Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't register that there were NPCs, even though we went by all those bug catchers. And then I just looked back, and that guy was just like staring, and it was just like, what the fuck? They caught me off guard.
Fair enough.
Okay. Dude, I wonder how big this map is. If it has, like, every Pokemon town, I'm gonna be like, holy shit. I'm just gonna do this map for, like, 2 weeks straight. Oh, but I wonder if there's a teleport system. I need to look at it more after. This is, like, everything I wanted in a Pokemon.
Do you know how long it'll take for us to get to SS Anna?
A while. I unknown. Icy fire. You use politely wicked emotes, and knowing you and knowing her, I'm just like, God, it's just kind of perfect when Icy fire uses them. Does that make sense? When you see somebody using like a certain streamer's emotes, and you're like, that, yeah, that's fitting. Does that make any sense at all?
Honestly, yes.
Okay, okay. Hi, Logitech. Did you forget to update your title? Ah, I did. I completely forgot. I don't even have it, like, typed in, and I just need to hit OK.
This is the second time. What are you, an amateur?
Yes. 453 days of streaming. Hee, I'm still new to this, everybody. I'm like LoFam playing Warframe. Guys, I have 300 hours in this game, but I'm still a rookie. I'm still new. I love teasing him for that.
I'm gonna need you to stop right there.
It's true, though.
It's funny because it's true, though.
It'll be like, he was like 200 hours in a few months ago, and he's just like, I'm new to this game. I'm new, like, mastery rank 13 or whatever. I didn't waste my time this morning, Logitech. I did not check my vault before it was reset. Trying to do that before stream. I've done that like the past 2 or 3 weeks where I'm like, oh boy, vault! It's not reset yet, damn it. Also, Logitech, how far have you gotten on Queen Anne's Direct? Because we spent 3 hours on that last night. And holy moly. I knew it was going to be hard. Right? Because I did Razageth. I did Sarkareth. I did... what's his name? Fyrak. And they're a fucking jump from, you know, the rest of the dungeons. Especially on Heroic. Especially on Mythic. Second phase? Okay. We had one pull where we got through her shield, and we saw the ads that blow you into the platforms. But our raid group was already falling apart at that point. The difficulty jump in that fight from everything else in Heroic is like, holy shit, bro. It's fucking wild. It is a lot more than I was expecting. Hi, Arid Paragon. I shouldn't have expected anything else. The final boss is typically, you know, this big of a jump. But, like, wow. Every other boss, as a Brewmaster, I could honestly not use defensives for. I could literally go through every raid boss in Heroic mode and just not use Fortifying Brew, Zen Meditation, or the other things, and I'd, you know, get hit fucking hard. I don't think I would die from any of them. But, like, this one? Holy cow. She one-shot me last night when I messed up my cooldowns once. It's front-loaded on difficulty. The first phase is just brutal. Dude, it's so brutal. I think the moment for me The moment for me that made me be like, whoa, wait, huh? Because I'm a monk, when she does the roots, I Tiger's Lust myself. Every 30 seconds. I can just get rid of my own roots. I'm Big Deck. And it was like, okay, roots, tomb roots, Tiger's Lust. Roots, Tiger's Lust. Roots, Tiger's Lust. And then she, like, on the fourth one, she does it 10 seconds after. I was like, oh, I don't have Tiger's Lust for this. What are you doing? That's the one where I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm over 50 wipes on her. We probably put, like, 25 in her last night. We probably put, like, 25 in her last night is a crazy sentence. Come here. Icy. No, dude, it was... That first phase is gnarly. It feels like there's mechanics that just don't line up. And they do, it just means you need to, like, line up your cooldowns and whatnot. Like, you can't just throw them out willy-nilly. It's like, okay, I have a cleanse for roots, I need to not use it this time. Or, I have offensive cooldowns, I need to save it for this part right here. But it's just like, oh my god. It's crazy. We had... The problem I was dealing with the most last night. Hi, Octomage. Look at me go. How is it just a... Hold on, hang on. That's a 3-stream streak? Did it eat one of your streams? Because there's no way. We haven't done Stardew in, like... That's weird. Is there a Pokemon a Chow would beat? Sunkern. A Chow would whoop a Sunkern's ass. That's like the lowest stat Pokemon. Probably any of the babies. Chow are pretty strong. They can fucking throw boulders if I remember correctly. Hi, Nick. I see a lot of cuties in chat. The problem I was dealing with the most Logitech is, she has a very fast double tank buster. So it's like, this comes out, and then this comes out, right? And it's not like, oh, the tank can wait 20 seconds before the next tank buster. It's like, you need to taunt right now. But it's while she's moving. But... I struggle to move the boss, especially at the beginning, because, hi, honey, because our main tank, well, I'd say I'm the main tank, but our other tank is a warrior. Can you go pick up Logitech? Although Logitech probably might know where we are. I don't know how familiar Logitech is with, Pokemon. Our main tank is a warrior. So he fucking does Avatar... He spams Thunderclap every 3 seconds. He's talented for, you know, Thunderclap during Avatar. He does fucking bonkers damage on pull for tanks because he's a fucking warrior. I'm a Brewmaster. Hi, Wrath. I'm a Brewmaster and I ain't got shit for, like, burst phase. So, like, my damage is the same throughout, whether it's on pull or not. And the other tank is, like, actually starting high. And so, typically, he pulls the boss, because he's gonna fucking out-threat me. He pulls the boss because he's gonna out-threat me. But, like, having to do a taunt swap while moving in the first 5 seconds... He pulled off me a few times, and it was like, god damn it, dude. I need you to just fucking chill. I messaged him at one point, I was like, you have one option. You could choose one. You can either... Oh god, what was it? You can either stop DPSing for 3 seconds while I move him. Or, I don't remember the option. I pull, probably. Where was I? Oh yeah, squats. we have moved to me pulling the boss, which feels awful because it's not like, hi, Kiark. It's not like just run up to the boss. Pulling as a brewmaster is like, I need you to come over here. So I throw kegs at her, and these fucking kegs are like slow air travel things that take like 3 seconds to land. I'm literally throwing a keg at 3 seconds on the pull timer, and I fucking hate it. Or... One.
You can always pull with just crackling jade lightning.
I could, but it's like a threat thing.
I know, but I'm just saying.
I know. No, what I've been doing is at 3 seconds I throw the exploding keg. And then at 2 seconds I throw the standard keg. Exploding keg is the 45-second cooldown one. And both of those hit. If they both hit, and like our mage hasn't pulled a second early and moved her from where those land, I should be good on threat. But it's like, if I was a Death Knight, I would not have that problem. If I was a Death Knight and I could Death Grip Blood Drinker, like I did in Legion, I don't know if they still even have Blood Drinker. It would be a non-issue. It also just...
Blood Drinker is still talent, but no one takes it because it's trash.
Okay. In Legion, it wasn't particularly good, but it was amazing for taunting. So like there were some fights in Legion where like you needed a boss to move somewhere initially. So like the dragons in Emerald Nightmare, the multiple dragons from the green portals. It was so good there. And I would see so many Death Knights they do Blood Plague, which is like, all right, my diseases are on you. And the dragon would be like, great, and then immediately like run to a healer and smack him. Because just putting your dots on an enemy was like fucking nothing for threat. But Death Grip Blood Drinker was like, nothing out threats me. Hi, North Prince. Chat, do this. This is just like World of Warcraft. Hi, Ty. I put 25 attempts into Queen Onsrect on Heroic yesterday, Ty. I found my cat. Hi, Global. Good. I was very happy to see them in Twitch chat 2 days ago. They nerfed her today? I saw. I don't know if I'm happy about the nerfs. She's kind of gnarly. Like, we went to the council fight, the Court of Spiders or whatever, and it took us a few times. You know, we spent a whole day of progression on her, but even in that day, it felt like we were making progress the whole time. It was like a 90% wipe, then a 70% wipe, then a 50% wipe, then a 50% wipe. Then, like, it was just, you know, getting better as we went on. Hi, Zuby. With Queen Onsrect, it was like, you know, we're 2 hours in. Oh, we ain't seen phase 2 yet. Queen Onsrect is gnarly, Ty. I don't know if you've done that on Heroic. I don't know if you've done it on normal. But that one is such a step up from all the other fights. As it should be. I have the peak raid logs. I sold her to Core. You sold... Hang on. Safi's the cat, right? Hi, Fausto. Hey, this is just like World of Warcraft. Oh my god. You having fun in Destiny, Fausto? I've been seeing you on Fusions and Koyo streams a bit. So, I don't even know what Destiny came out with recently. I know they came out with a strike thing. And Core's been streaming that in the middle of the day. Alright. Wrath, you're still here, right? I don't want you to take this as your fault at all. I had a nightmare last night. So it was like 5 a.m. I'd been asleep for 2 hours. And I was dreaming that I was streaming last night. And while I was streaming, I was walking, and you joined. And I don't know if I knew it was you or not. But you were walking towards me. And the avatar you were in just, like, scared me so much. I literally woke up IRL. So, I'm a little sleep deprived from that. I was able to go pretty much right back to sleep, but I don't know if you've ever woken up from, like, a deep sleep, like, jumping awake. I have a headache because of it. Now, I've taken an Advil, so in, like, 20 to 30 minutes, my headache's gonna be completely gone. What? I literally just... I saw one of your avatars in a dream. And woke up from it. That's totally Rat's fault. It is not his fault. After 16 collective hours of contest mode dungeon clearing it with a friend who hasn't played 140 plus days, it's been peak this week? Hell yeah. Tweet back, nice Rat. That's totally Rat. It is not. I do not want to be like that fucking girlfriend that's like, you cheated me on a dream. Asshole. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah. We started at 15:30. We're at 17. So halfway there. Fausto, when are you gonna join me after a walk and we can take a nap in VR chat together? My bad, I was protecting you in your dream, who knows? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I was fucking robbed of my nap yesterday. I'll go into that after the plank. Yeah. 2 minutes down. Chill, Zuby. Yeah. Oh god. 40 more seconds. Oh god, ow. Yeah, WoW was fun yesterday. WoW was weird. 40 more minutes. 40 more seconds! Hi, Aremu. Sir, yes. Sir, Ora. Insert twerking US Marine. Hello. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh god.
You did it.
He did it. My shoe feels really loose. I'm gonna tighten it. These shoes are fucking weird. They don't have, like, laces to tie. The whole thing's just a closed loop lace. With one of those, like... I don't know, you squeeze it and it's loose. You stop squeezing it and it's tight. One of those clasp things. Yulin can't tie their shoes, confirm. I can tie my shoes, damn it! I can, I swear! I just have shoes that you don't tie like that.
Likely story.
Blank again, I missed it. Guys, is this Viridian City or Pewter City? I thought this was Viridian and Icy Fire was like, isn't Brock in Pewter City? I was like, oh fuck. That sounds right. Viridian City's the second town, right? It goes Pallet Town, Viridian City, and that breaks off to, the Elite Four. And then Pewter City is the one with Brock. Right? I can't remember.
I can't either.
Hi, Kiark.
I just
And
see
then
that
like,
rock Pokemon over there.
and it's like, oh, let's just look at the sign. The fuck does that say? We're going back to the start though.
We
You
can't
guys
find
are-
a Pokemon Center on the way here, so this
Hmm.
is the second Pokemon Center. So
Hmm.
the first Pokemon Center you run into is in Viridian, right?
This is the Kanto region. We're in the town with Brock. Oh, Excess Overlay is having a struggle. Imagine knowing Pokemon. Ty, literally everyone knows Pokemon. How are you, Ice Fire? I'm well, Nick. How are you? This. This. And this. We're walking through Tython. Viridian should be second? Okay. This might be a little loud. Oh, damn it. Forgot my trackers. Yeah, this is loud. We're gonna turn it down a little bit. It's like right on the cusp of loud.
So not way too dank, just
It's
too dank.
it's not like way too dank like everybody's exploding. But it's like it's just uncomfortably loud.
So a comfortable dank.
Hmm. I am gonna walk back to the beginning though. So that if anybody joins, they're not like looking for us. Eland, why is Logitech so very cute? Are they cute? I don't know. He's more like cool to me. I know. It's... once we stop running, I'm gonna, like, speak on it more. Imagine not naming your kid Brock. So, that's actually really funny, Optimich. My guild leader for, like, 10 years in WoW. We're gonna stand here. My guild leader for 10 years in WoW. He had a kid. I, like, literally watched his life grow. And I saw him get married. I saw him have his first kid. He named his first son Brock. And when he told us, like, hey, I named my first kid Brock, I was like, oh, like the Pokemon gym leader. And he was just like, I hate that you said that. No, it wasn't after the Pokemon gym leader. Why did you say that? Hi, Dr. Error.
Wasn't Brock one of the two bosses named one of the names of the two bosses in Blackrock Foundry?
I remember Hans and Franz.
Oh, that's what I think. Yeah. I got that.
That was back when WoW made entire bosses and raids references to SNL sketches. I don't know if they've done anything like that recently. There might have been a Brock in Blackrock Foundry. It might have been like a mini boss before the train guy. I don't know. I would not be surprised if there was a Brock there. Not way too dank levels, but getting there? Yeah. Yulin, you needed an invis toggle like I got it. So nice. Here's the thing, Octomage. I like the whole gag of being, don't look at me. Ah, it's so embarrassing. I'm not fucking embarrassed by recalibrating in front of people at all. But it's fun to act like I am. It's fun to act like it's changing in front of people. Icy Fire, did you get your head pats today? I did. Wait, why not the gym leader? I don't know. I think him and his wife wasn't a nerd, so I think they just liked the name Brock. I left my guild yesterday? Oh, shit. Why'd you leave him? I got it. It's for Brock Lesnar because of wrestling. It unironically might have been. After the wrestler MMA fighter? I don't know. Is that good, bad, or bittersweet? I don't know. Damn, my foot's hurt. I'm just weird and don't vibe with the universe a lot of days. I was cooking a glass cup Bork and dropped a several ounce chunk of glass on my foot. Ow. And like cut me hella deep. I was like actually losing a lot of blood, but I'm tough. Brock Samson would be even more base. Oh shit. How did I forget Brock Samson? Octomage, I fucking love Venture Bros. That's one of the best shows of all time. The I go back and watch a lot of the scenes every now and then. I think the one I've seen the most is excuse me, sir. There's no weapons allowed in the UN. Oh, you don't need to worry about him, soldier. He's my bodyguard. All the same, no weapons. And the guy's like, Brock's got crocodile blood all over, and he goes, "You wanna take it from me, little man? Go ahead. Take it from me." And his eye is twitching. I've seen it so many times, it's dumb. It's one of those, like, it's dumb. It's so dumb. But at the same time, it's, like, kind of thought-provoking. I feel like Venture Bros was at the, like, forefront. Like, the start of, let's take fantastical kids shows and actually apply, like, real-world problems and psychologies to them, right? So they took Adventure Quest, the old show. And they were like, yeah, this kid that's getting strapped to chairs and having dynamite taped to him every weekend, he'd probably be a little messed up. And now we have shows like The Boys looking at stuff like that and, you know, what it would do to people's why am I fucking up this word? What it would do to their mental state to constantly be in these situations, right? And I feel like Venture Bros was like, not the first to do it for sure, but definitely at the beginning of shows looking at that kind of side of things. I should leave my guild? I will later after I make more progress. Go ahead, take it, right? Big Band-Aid and some other pressure stuff fix it. Seen it so many times. I brocked your mom last night. Which is the season that had the insane badass Technotrance opening? I forget. It's one of those things that, like, I've seen every episode, like, 3 to 5 times, but I watched almost all of it on Adult Swim. Oh god, now I just want to go over all my favorite Venture Bros scenes. I really like the band The Prodigy. Season 2 opening. Everybody's free to feel good. Hi, Yuki. Oh, times these goeies. Goodbye, Dr. Air. I hope your foot feels, well, better? Not bad. Prodigy's really fucking good. I love the episode where, they reference the Prodigy. So, like, Dr. Venture gets stuck in the, like, passageways under the complex. And he's like, Brock, you need to get down here and save me. I'm not alone. He's like, what do you mean you're not alone? There's a guy with a weird haircut running around screaming he's a fire starter. Get down here. Which is a reference to that song Firestarter by Prodigy, which is, I'm a fire starter. Twisted fire starter. Like, It's literally just the guy from that song with the weird, like, bald Wolverine cut. And the Stars and Stripes sweater. Holy shit. They just took that and put it in their episode. And me being a Prodigy fan, I'm watching this like, no fucking way, dude! One of the other best jokes. Holy shit. There's a moment in one of the much later seasons where Saint Cloud, he's looking to pick a fight with Billy Quizboy. And so he goes to Billy's mom's house. That was like me watching Peep Show when they mentioned Apex Twins? Hell yeah. Saint Cloud goes to Billy Quizboy's mom's house, busts through the window, and he drops the literal worst, like, one-liner a villain could ever drop. He's like, I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I have a distaste for bubblegum. It's like, bro, what? And then, Colonel Gentleman is just there because he's, like, kind of dating Billy's mom. And he's like, oh, Lottie, you picked the wrong house to go looking up to bust up your, rival. And, like, just picks him up by the collar. He's like, oh, good, you're quite strong. Oh, no. Billy's mom walks through the doorway. And she's, like, the nicest character in the whole show. She's literally just like, oh dear, what's all that ruckus? What's going on in here? Put down the little, villain. He's not ready to, like, deal with someone like you yet. So he puts him down. And Colonel Gentleman just goes, well, wait till you hear this, Mama Bear. He's looking to bust up your little son, Billy Quizboy. And she's very defensive of her son, so she just goes, is that right? Well, if you want to get to my Billy, you're gonna have to go through me first. I'll even let you take the first shot. But just so you know, after that, I'm gonna beat the living shit out of you. And I'm not gonna stop until my arthritis kicks in. And I just took my Humira. Which is like, for anybody that doesn't know, Humira is arthritis medicine that makes it so you don't feel your arthritis pain. And something about an old woman saying she's gonna beat the shit out of you until her arthritis kicks in. And she just took her Humira. The guy, like, shits himself. The guy, like, literally just, oh. I think he just leaves or something. I forget how it ends. Entrance 21 and 24 were some of my favorites. Dude, I love 21 and 24. I was a little sad what they did with 24. But at the same time, it really let 21 become even that much more funny. And the Monarch kind of took 24's place as the fucking tall, bumbling idiot. Dr. Venture was at the rave rolling his balls. They fucking hit me with a truck. They hit me with a truck. That's episode 1. Which is crazy. Wait, was that episode 1? I don't remember them going to Mexico as episode 1 or 2. But damn rip Speedy. Hi, I'm here and half dead asleep. Well, I hope you rest well. Unless you have to stay up. If you have to stay up, Yuki, I hope whatever you need to stay up for is soon. Hi, Cairo. Sussy. I don't have to stay up, but I have school, so fucking over my sleep schedule is not a great idea. It's, oh, it'd be pretty fucking early to go to bed. You know what helps me when I'm, like, on a bad schedule and I really need to fix it? I take 20-minute naps. And everybody I talk to is like, that's impossible. you cannot take 20-minute naps. I'm like, well, have you tried? I Unfamiliar Precipice. 20-minute naps does not get me well rested. For me, it just like... It's possible you can't take 20-minute naps. For me, it gives me like an extra hour to 2 hours of being awake. So if I needed to go to bed at like 10 p.m. and it was like 1 p.m., I would take a 20-minute nap. And then I'd stay up for, 1 to 2 hours. Then it'd be like 3, take a 20-minute nap. Wake back up, stay up to 5, 20-minute nap. Go to 7, 20-minute nap, go to 9. And then once it's 10, it's like, alright, now I can sleep. And I'll be in such a mood of like, I am struggling to stay awake, that the moment it's 10 p.m. and I actually let myself fall asleep with no alarm, I'm down instantly. It's really just hard crash. But, if you can get up from the 20-minute naps, because obviously that's the hard part. For me, I've needed to like, put the phone away from me so that to actually turn the alarm off, I have to stand up. That's my big downfall. Is I'm in bed, I can hit the snooze button on the alarm from bed and just turn right back over. If I have to get up for it, I'm a lot more likely to stay up. I'm a little curious on Unfamiliar Precipice. I don't recognize the name you're adding there. I've tried 20-minute naps, but the problem is, I'm a heavy sleeper and I'll sleep through the alarm if it isn't at least 2 hours. Oh, and also, I got my meds again. So no more suffering in school? Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm a heavy sleeper also, but an alarm will typically wake me up. It's very rare that I, like, actually sleep through an alarm. And also, like, when I'm at 20 minutes, I'm typically not in a deep enough sleep to sleep through an alarm. I have slept through earthquakes in the past. But, I'll wake up to an alarm. Guess I have to buy the 100-pound Alarmo. No, I don't think you do. Is there anything special about Alarmo? Or is it literally just a clock? Oh, this is a cool path. Honestly, Star Wars was a great fucking game. It's actually still a good game. It feels stiff at this point. Its combat does not feel good. It's like, I don't know, the worst part of tab target combat from WoW and Final Fantasy combined. No, it's not the netcode or long global cooldown of Final Fantasy, but I'd say it feels as stiff as that game. It has some features that it only turns off when you stand up, and it makes you hate your favorite OST. That's funny. I wouldn't go that far, Ewan. It's just a cool path. I would. I do think it's a good game. It has some of the worst monetization I've ever seen in a video game in an MMO. For a very brief period of time, they were trying to do microtransactions like a EA game shop while also requiring a subscription. That was crazy. Now they just want microtransactions like an EA game shop, but don't require a subscription. Although your life is a lot better with the one in this game. They do charge for ridiculous things. We only have one more planet to do with Huntera in full. We played with Lost One, we played with Zuvi, and we played with Nondary. And every time it'd be like, okay, we're done for the day. Let's log out. I would run to an inn, and it'd be like, you don't get bonus experience because you're not a subscriber. consider subscribing to get bonus experience when logging out. And it was just like, holy shit, bro. It's actually pretty neat. Maybe not fully worth the £100, but it does look cool from the videos I saw. The biggest, like, Nintendo thing I've been seeing news of is the PokéLeaks. Holy cow. Zelda telling you to open your eyes is kind of cool. And if you don't wake up in 20 minutes after the alarm first rings, you'll hear the Guardian fight music so your PTSD kicks in and gets you out of bed. That's fucked up if it actually does it. That would actually make me cry. I was so scared of Guardians in Breath of the Wild for a long time. I think I had like 15 to 20 hearts when I was like, okay, I need to fight these things. I've been running away from them for too long. I do actually need to fight these things. Did you say Guardian just like Destiny 2, Poggies? No. No, like Breath of the Wild. And if you stand up, the music gets quieter? That's interesting. We're at 0.8 miles. This is gonna be the most uneventful, who cares, holy shit, this does not count as news. But I made hard-boiled eggs yesterday. I'd been getting the 12 packs of eggs. I was like, man, I like hard-boiled eggs so much. What if I got an 18 pack of eggs? Well, they don't fit as well in the pressure cooker when I cook 18 instead of 12. They're kind of stacked onto each other. One of them exploded last night. Oh god, not the PokéLeaks. 90% of them are not safe to talk about on stream. We could talk about them on stream. They're absolutely fine to talk about on stream. I want this alarm clock. It's sold out, Octomage. For the Splatoon support? We talked about him a bit yesterday, Yuki. I have read the Octillery story. I have read the Slackoth story. What do you mean sold out? Like, I don't think you can get them right now. You need to wait for them to be in stock again. But I want it. You'll have to wait, Octomage. A lot of the sprites are cool, Yuki. I'm not following. Listen, Octomage. Personally, I would give you anything you want. But I'm not in charge of Alarmos. What, they won't let me buy it? Corvu was doing a hangout in her Discord yesterday. Sorry, didn't mean to derail you. I encourage you to derail me. Gives me stuff to talk about. Corvu was watching stuff in her Discord yesterday. It was kind of like a community night hangout. I was there. We were telling her about the PokéLeaks, and she was like, what PokéLeaks? What do you mean? And we're like, oh god. I sent her the Slackoth story and was like, please do a dramatic reading of this. And so we got to hear Core, her first time seeing these fucking awful stories. And it was just like, and then she went into the forest. Oh god. And she woke up around a bunch of dead Slackoths hanging around trees. What the fuck? And then the Slackoth was doing this. Oh god, what the fuck? It was just like, the progression of what the fuck am I reading for her was very fun to listen to. Sadly, the price for hanging out with Core last night in her Discord for her community night was that she made us watch fucking Parkour Civilization. Which I didn't catch the end to. I'm kind of okay with not catching the end. This fucking thing... I hate to say that I've seen Parkour Civilization now. I can't wait to see how these PokéLeaks affect Pokemon mods. This is probably the most degenerate thing I'm gonna say all stream. I kind of want to see Dojins. I don't even know what Parkour Civ is. Parkour Civilization is a collection of like 10 to 15 minute videos of a Minecraft series about a guy who lives in Minecraft Parkour Civilization. So like in Parkour Civilization, everything is parkour. The currency is parkour. You have to parkour everywhere you go. Everything is a 1x1 jump to just get around. My friend mentioned that last night, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? It makes sense now? -1. Look. I don't really want to see the Typhlosion one. I don't want to see the bad parts of the Slakoth one, but yeah. You know people are gonna do it, Cairo. Where was I? Parkour Civilization. It is so fucking stupid. And it's about this guy who he's a parkour noob. But he has aspirations to be a parkour pro. And he discovers that nobody can fucking do 360 jumps, so he just starts ranking up doing 360 jumps in like all his parkour stuff. Yulin wouldn't jump for the beef? Of course I fucking wouldn't jump for the beef. I'd be more than happy fucking as a parkour noob. The guy says you can't stay still in Parkour Civilization. I fucking could. SMH. I wouldn't jump for the beef. I would avoid parkour duels like the plague. I definitely wouldn't be trying to make any 4x4 jumps. The shit in it is so fucking stupid. I appreciate it. I think it's very well made. But it's like, god damn it, I hate this. This is almost 2 hours. It's 4 hours. There's a part 2. There's Parkour Civilization the movie. And Parkour Civilization Part 2. Did you watch the sequel too? No. She said we're gonna watch it next week. And I was like, please no. I was... Apparently she's been saying, you know, we're gonna watch Parkour Civilization and Community Night. And I missed all those messages. So yesterday, I'm just playing Satisfactory. And she's like, hey, do you want to hang out? And I was like, yeah, sure. I go to Community Night. She puts on Parkour Civilization. I was like, oh, fucking damn it, I feel so tricked. The sequel has a lot of world building. It's pretty good. Good lord. It's so just like... Yeah. I just look at it, I'm like, what the fuck? It's one of those things, I don't like it. It's just not my cup of tea. But I have a great appreciation for it that, like, the guy who made it put so much effort into it. And it's not bad quality, right? It's like, he has a good mic. I'm pretty sure he does almost all the voices. It's peak. It's well made. And it's a coherent story. It's not the best story. Core didn't like it. Core's been talking about how excited she is to watch it for a week. And then when she watched it, she was like, this was mid. And I was like, did you actually not like it? Or have you just been overhyped by people talking about it for the past week that you didn't like it because you expected more? And she's like, I don't know. What's wrong with it? It's just like World of Warcraft. Alright, Ty. Please explain to me how it's just like World of Warcraft. I'm a little confused by this statement. What is the exact time that we get to open the vault? Is that like in 10 minutes that the vault opens up? If the servers are up?
Yeah.
Okay. Anduin would jump for the beef? Damn it. Anduin jumped for the beef. Okay, you two are in a fucking call together, I swear. You have to fucking be. I swear. um... I want to check my vault. And that's kind of just like what's on my mind right now. I want to check my vault. I want to get back on Satisfactory. Now that I finished that anime, I'm like, oh, I'm into Satisfactory again. I just need to knock out those 24 episodes in 2 days. Also, did you watch Apothecary Diaries? I watched that recently, and I really liked it. I don't know if you consume, like, that much anime, but... It's just like WoW, because only the true kings rank up, unlike the raiders who jump for only the chicken. I have not. I mentioned it to Koyo. I think he'd like the main character. I saw a bunch of clips of it on YouTube from, like, you know, the Crunchyroll clips. And from there, I was just like, I saw one scene that was like, this scene is really good and intense. Now I have to watch the whole fucking thing. It was just like Bocchi the Rock, where, like, I didn't care. And then I saw the guitar solo from episode 8, and I was like, oh. Well, now I have to watch the whole thing. And so, literally exactly what happened. Watched 10 episodes one day. Watched 14 episodes the next. It was good. Apparently it's been greenlit for season 2, and that's going to come out in 2025. Tell me if you watch it. I don't know if you're going to. But if you do, I keep bringing it up with people like, did you watch this? And they're like, no, I've never heard of it. I'm like, damn it. Queen Onstrek. I kind of breezed over that before. We spent 3 hours on her. All of her mechanics are fucking nothing in normal mode. Like, they just don't mean anything. And then in heroic mode, it's like, all of it is just... Everything is lethal. And everything is, like... conflicting with other mechanics. Which is like, oh god. What is that? Is that just a dance, or is that, like, specifically breakdance? It's break. Donnie P. I don't think I know that person. We actually have a good group Logitech for, like, cleansing our tombs. We only have, like, in 15 to 16 people, we only have to break, like, 16 of the roots. The problem is we don't have a good burst AoE. We don't have, like, a Fury Warrior. And so, for the people that don't get their roots broken, we're kind of slow on breaking them out. Everything is lethal, and everyone is company. I was watching Wagumi play that recently, and I was very tempted to join them. But I think I had plans for something, so it was like, if I do this, I'd only get to play for, like, an hour, and then I gotta go do something. So it's like, I ended up just watching. I also don't know if I was, like, able to join, but... She can't really stream much, but they are a cool bean. I see. Hell yeah to the cool bean. I feel like I know so many people that are in a position of, like, I'd love to stream more. But... whether it be real life... Well, it's almost always real life. That just makes that hard. Ugh, real life.
The pesky real life getting in the way.
Yeah. Hungry like gross. No, I think what's the most, like, I don't want to say depressing, demoralizing, is when you see a streamer that, like, they stream 5 to 6 days a week. And then, like, they're growing from it. But then they're just like, guys, our time has come to an end. We have to go, you know, back to this. Can't do it anymore. And they become like a 2-day streamer. 2-day-a-week streamer. Or just stop entirely. And it's like, man, that's the most depressing stuff ever. Oh yeah, I've seen that happen a bunch. It sucks when, like, it sucks when it's just money. It sucks when it's, like, motivation also, right? I've seen way too many streamers who were like, guys, if I was bigger, I'd keep streaming, but, you know, I only stream to this many viewers. It feels bad to have failed. It feels bad to have put so much effort into this and have nothing to show for it. And it's like, oh, don't say it like that. Don't say nothing to show for it. That's... I don't want to say that chases me away from a stream faster than anything. So many people would love to be in their position, and they just throw it away. It's that they expect too much from it, right? They expect the growth to stay forever. Bothered at work, I'm back. Welcome back. It's that they expect growth to happen forever, right? And it's nice when growth is happening. It's nice when your average goes, you know, 12 viewers a stream. And then the next week gets 15. And then the next week it's 17. Right? Growth stagnates, but it also grows exponentially. It's very difficult to predict. It's very rarely is growth a, like, linear, gradual process. Most of the time, it's spiky. And it's very sad to see streamers really let it get to them. Especially when they're, like... Especially when they connect their, like... What's the word I'm looking for? They think their view count is equivalent to their worth and their success. And it's like, bro, there's... So, like, for my numbers, what am I sitting at right now? I'm at 26. That's 26 people that are, like, here to listen to me yap and watch me. That's like a classroom of people. That's, like, incredibly flattering and endearing to me. And it's like, holy shit. That's incredible. Could I stay at 26 for 3 years? I like to think I could. The way I think now, yes. But there's a lot of pitfalls in streaming, and I fall for them too. Yulin's going to lecture the shit out of us. Hope it's a nice day at work at relaxing. I hope it goes fast. Numbers gets to most people. You can't fall for the chat, but it's very easy to fall into. Beach episode tax paid. Hell yeah. Yulin the kinky teacher. Yulin, I think you'll grow. Yeah, there's so many traps. No, you'd be 29 in 3 years. God damn it, Aaron. Are you fucking proud of that one? Because my brain definitely hung up on it for like a millisecond of 29 in 3 years. No, it's not years. It was, and the cogs just ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. God damn it. Hi, Gale. You is a bitch. How dare. I don't know. When I look at my own growth, when I look at my own stream, Big Deck, and I might have talked to you about this before, I feel like I found the Holy Grail. Because I just don't have any stress from performance. For most streamers, they either play one game or they are a variety streamer. And it's easier to grow with one game, but it gets very demotivating when you don't want to play that game anymore. When you've streamed VR chat for 2 years, and VR chat is no longer fun for you, it can get a little miserable to hit the go live button. When you are a variety streamer, and you're like, man, I really want to play this new game. I sure hope chat wants to watch it. You are at the whims of Nyashu. You are at the whims of... My leg is fucking up. You're at the whims of, like, does chat like this or not? And if they don't, that feels real bad. Right? That means you gotta play what chat likes. And if that's a game you don't want to play, that's the same position as the earlier game. Compromise, I think, is key. It's so fun to play games you want to play. It's very nice when people can play what they want, and that ends up being what chat wants as well. So, like, let's say Fragpunk came out, and it was popping off. Just all of Twitch just wants to watch Fragpunk. And you just want to play Fragpunk. That is the dream scenario. I feel very disconnected from that. Because I am essentially just a just chatting stream in disguise. So I have all the benefits of, like, being a one-trick stream, right? I do the same thing every day. What the fuck is going on with my leg? Let's turn this tracker off and back on. IRL leg or VR leg? VR leg. I think the tracker had drifted a little bit. And when I recalibrated a minute ago, it was like just lost. It wasn't connected to the body at all, so my right leg was just standing still. Have fun playing what you want and make stream more enjoyable. It's easy to say that, Aired Paragon. But the problem is, sometimes what you want to play is Yakuza Kiwami. You just want to dump 300 hours into a game like that. And chat, Twitch, just doesn't want to see it. So your numbers go down. And then you feel bad. And then because you feel bad, you're not putting out the best stream. And your numbers go down. It's just... Then Twitch is wrong. It's easy to say that, but like... I don't know. Think of it like this, guys. Growing your stream is like working at an achievement in a game, right? Let's say in World of Warcraft that achievement is collect 100 mounts. Or that achievement is attain diamond rank in CSGO. I don't know. CSGO has diamond rank. But your view count can basically go back, right? So let's say you get to 60 mounts, and then next week it's 50 mounts. You lost 10. It's just like, what the fuck? Well, same thing with ranking up in any, like, competitive game, right? It's fun to rank up. It's fun to get better and higher. And when that goes backwards, it's like, what the fuck? I mean, nice to have peeps are there because of the streamer compared to the game that are playing, for sure. Oh, for sure. The people that are like, I don't care what game you play. I'm here for you. That is one of the most flattering things ever and possible. Especially when it's true. Because, and Big Deck and Yuki can probably tell you this, chat fucking lies. There are people out there that'll be like, no matter what game you play, I'll be there. And that's just not true. When they play a game that chat isn't interested in, they'll probably go watch someone else. I'm like that with some of my favorite streamers. I do not miss a Koyo stream. But if he's playing Silent Hill, which he is right now, he's playing a Silent Hill playthrough, I open that stream, and I mute it, and I open another stream. I don't want to watch fucking spooky games. And he's in a very spooky game mood right now, so I'm not watching much Goyo. But I don't tell people I watch you for you anymore. There's some games I just can't watch. Yeah, Arid, it's really easy to say that. Octal, why you so poggers? I think I missed a few things. Abiotic Factor's on sale. Oh. There's also another update for it. And where aired? Haven't done Halloween update yet, then Twitch is wrong. The thing is, Twitch can't be wrong, North Prince. Because it's about them. Twitch chat, it's about them, right? You can say, Twitch chat should see this, but whatever Twitch chat wants to see is what Twitch chat wants to see, right? It's like the whole Ron Swanson thing from Parks and Rec. That doesn't seem like something a winner would do, but I'm a winner. So anything I do is what a winner would do. Everyone wants to see Yakuza Kiwami. Okay, I thought that was more about Twitch chat and less about Yakuza. Sometimes all you want to do is play what you feel like. No matter how much you stream, the numbers will get to you. No matter how you just misplay it off. I think overall I've been very healthy-minded with the numbers. Because it's an exercise stream, even if my numbers are bad, I still walk away from going, okay, well, I still walk this much. I will admit, I'm far from perfect, and, like, I probably let the numbers affect me more than I should. If I see a view count under 20, that has my mind racing a little bit of like, oh god, what's happening? Why is it so low? Why am I under 20? Did I do something wrong? Is this it? Am I washed? And I have to tell myself, no, some days are just low. Some days there's just a lot of other people live. That is still 20 people, get over yourself. But I see like 18 viewers sometimes, and I'm like, what happened? What happened? When your core audience is still gonna be there, so hell yeah. Usually. Did your group get to hit up more Avionica at least? Or in spare still? No session last week, Arid? Yep. It's a bit painful to see that, yeah. Mean can get a sesh when new stuff drops. Is mostly on weekends if happening, Aaron. If it's the group I'm thinking of with Gale, I think I know what's going on with the group a bit. There's some games I just can't watch. I'll try forcing myself, but it's tough. Still why you so hard. Silent Hill disturbed me very much. I know I wasn't able to finish it. But why you do this? No force, bruh. Avionica is currently 20% off. Yeah, when will we potentially Heaven Bust? Silent Hill 2 is very much mental. I can't believe they made something that would actually push me back from playing it. Good question, Yuki. I like the fucking insane people that are like, Silent Hill 2 is woke. You can tell because they gave the character man faces. And somebody responds to this with, the girl who's a sexual assault victim having a mental breakdown isn't cute enough for you to jack off to? Go walk into an ocean. Which is like, God. Silent Hill 2 is not a game where every character should be, like, bombshell model. I just show up because Bits puts these on stream notice. That's it? That's the only reason you show up? Just kidding. Hi. And this time I'm chilling from last Surge work. Regardless, you have to play whenever. Hi, Pixel. Hey, how's my perfect stream removal? Perfect is very flattering. Moogle is less so. I'm over Aaron and I have a solo run too to see stuff I missed in the group run. Mentioned it before, people love you. Regardless of numbers, you're still a wonderful streamer. Thank you. Hoi Awood, hoi Big, hoi Gale, Pixel. Glad, but it gets more unique with the squad compared to solo. Belt or gloves for Vault? What is the item level of your belt? What is the item level of your gloves? Does the gloves fuck with tier set? Hey, you know what was silly? The train world was the first Portal world for me. So, like, I mean, you're out there giving your heart out and hope people enjoy your show stream. So it gets to you when your stats take a hit. Yeah. Pilot show, the moment I dropped it mostly, I knew my stats would tank, but it still gets to you. Confidence does help a lot. I avoided streaming for 4 years, Big Deck, because I knew the numbers were going to be too much in my head. I knew I was going to, like, care too much about it, because that's the sort of thing that just... it hits me really, really hard. It wasn't until I connected it to an exercise stream that I started, because I had that fallback of every stream is a good stream because it's a workout. And then mentally, it's not something I get bored of, because the alternative is a workout with nobody. So I always look at these as like, you know, I could be working out solo or not at all, or working out with somebody to, like, chat to and hang out with, right? And so, like, if I walked 2.5 hours on the treadmill and had one person in chat talking to me, that is a massive increase over nobody. I show just because I know I'm better chef than you. My previous statement is a lie. You probably are a better chef, though, but you are better chef, I see. Same eye level and gloves are not tier. Belt has avoidance, but I lose gem. Ooh. I'd probably go with the gloves, then. A gem is a big thing to lose. Avoidance is nice, but a gem is... I wouldn't lose a gem. Portal worlds are fun. Trying out a new game category is a risk, but it's the best way to explore. At least you exercise. Yeah, either way, you're productive. You know, it's funny. A productive day to me is a day I, like, record a video or do something else for stream. And a day that I just walk, I'm like, oh, I was so bad today. Elin, can you make microwave meals with printed instructions? Yes, but I use an air fryer if I can instead of a microwave. I take risks on a daily basis anyways with my med work, so it's fine. Oh no. I don't know if that's abiotic factor or real life, Arid Paragon. I don't know. I don't want to name names, but a lot of people here know of streamers that, like, they grow, they stagnate, and then they hit us with the, it sucks to put so much into this and get nothing. It sucks to, you know, plateau. I'm taking a break or hiatus, and it's just like, you still had, like, this many people wanting to watch you. Like, imagine playing a sport like tennis or soccer and having a fan club, right? Real life? Oh no. Imagine you're a soccer player and just anytime you go to a soccer game, just 10 people show up just to watch you. Not family. Not like people who are obligated to. But like 10 people that are just like, dude, I fucking love watching Yulin play soccer. I just want to watch that, you know, every week. Then you're a better chef. I say, fuck it, we ball. I take it like this. I'd rather try and fail than not try and always ponder it. My first stream was an IRL stream of me streaming the solar eclipse. Then the overcast cloud blocked my view of it. I was proud of myself because I went out there and tried. Hell yeah. The last 2 eclipses, I would have had to drive like 2 to 5 hours for. And so I was just like, I'm staying inside. Anyhow, back to it. Yeah. For streaming, I think you need a strong mentality. I think you will greatly benefit from having a strong mentality. But I think there are people that they go far while being not particularly strong mentally. Yeah, streaming seems super tough, especially with all the shitheads out there. There's a lot of problems with streaming. There's a lot of stuff that just, like, you're gonna have to deal with that you don't think you're gonna have to deal with. There's a lot of people that are going to harass you and troll you. I haven't dealt with that too much. There's a lot of, you know, the mental pitfalls and, like, you need to have a good, healthy mental state to deal with over a long term. And a lot of people don't expect that, right? Got belt because I can craft gloves for the 2-piece set from it. Why did you even ask me? We talk, yeah. Wait, so streaming as a hobby is the wrong method? No. No, streaming as a hobby is like one of the best mental things you can do. Because when you don't give a shit about growth and you can just be like, oh, I stream for 40 minutes, but I don't really feel like streaming anymore, and just turn it off. Or like somebody shows up and says something slightly off taste and you can just be like, hey, shut the fuck up, idiot. I don't really care if you come back. But like, I didn't like that you said that. Growth, stagnation, clips, harassment, building and creating content can be hard. A hobby is a huge good mindset. Yeah. There's a lot of people who, you said creating content can be hard. There's a lot of people who like, they find their one thing and it's really funny. And they like go they go viral because of it, right? And they reuse that joke a few times. But they get to the point where it's like, okay, dude, what's next? You came up with this banger joke. Do another. Right? Do your next banger joke. And it's like really difficult for them to do that. It's very difficult for some people to like, when they run out of a thing, when they run out of content, for them to make more. There's a lot of people on TikTok and Vine that we saw this. So like the guy that was the oh shit a rat. This is where I learned about it and like realized it. Because this guy, he made a Vine where it's like there's a CGI rat on screen. And he's like walking around, kind of doing this really heavy swag. And he just goes, oh shit, a rat! And like it's him freaking out about this rat kind of dancing for 30 seconds. A rat! Oh shit, a rat! Hi, Saris. 12 months. God damn. And that Vine was funny. That one was pretty good. And then he just did that joke over and over and over and over. Oh shit, a roach! Oh shit, a ghost! I don't remember all the other ones. But like, he made 30 fucking versions of oh shit, a rat. And it was like, brother. It was funny. It is not funny anymore. Please make new joke. And I don't think he ever succeeded in doing that well. Another example of that is the 1-2 buckle my shoe kid. He did the 1-2 buckle my shoe video that was like crazy catchy. Everybody was laughing at it. Everybody was singing it. And I don't know if he made a joke after that. I think he did like 2 or 3 videos that were like the same song. And after that I was like, what else has he done? When you do a video series, or when you play a game that goes massively popular, and everybody loves it, what do you do when you finish it? People struggle with that. Balatro? I saw the ceiling and had to cut off my losses. But I'm grateful for the people who I attracted with other games, and they say, Oh shit, a Ewan. Gavin Free, the slow-mo guy, Rooster Teeth, is doing well. With his one-trick pony of recording slow-mo stuff. Since there's a lot of stuff you can find to slow-mo that would be interesting. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I found something that's just like infinite content. I'm literally just a just chatting streamer that looks over the news. And there is always stuff to talk about. A lot of stuff I don't want to talk about. Yesterday, the news was all over Trump and Asmongold. And I'm like, I really don't want to talk about those things. Get to the news, Elon. But there's plenty of other stories to talk about. Trump and Asmongold. not together, separately. So Trump, where do we even start with this guy? He had a bunch of statements that were just really fucking stupid. One of them was, we need to go after video games. So we need to ban video games because they're violent and the kids are playing violent video games and that's the problem. Which is like, oh, shut up. He said, go vote on January 5th. Make sure you go and vote on January 5th. It's important that all of you vote on January 5th. Not different date event, sir. The big thing he did yesterday was he was like, no more questions. Let's just vibe out and dance to the music. And at a rally, he just... for 39 minutes. He just stopped taking questions and talking in a rally and just kind of awkwardly swayed back and forth for 39 minutes, which is like, I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? It was just like, normally I see one thing like that a week with Trump. Well, lately a day. It was like rapid fire stuff with him yesterday. The Chocolate Rain guy. Oh, yeah. He's still going relatively well, I think. He managed to use his initial clout and land a decent career. That guy was also just a great singer before the Chocolate Rain thing. Has been just a dumbass. Trump being lavering before our very eyes. Literally had a rally where he just stood there speechless, apparently. Yep. He's not all there. I've been getting really sucked into World Press Drama, but that's super niche. It's just wild. I wish together that'd be funny as fuck. Ours are kind of build that incentive, I think. Great game. No more questions, leave. With that jorking it dance. Asmongold just let his mask slip straight up. I used to really like Asmongold. 2 years ago, when he would do like hardcore videos in WoW, like hardcore deaths, it was like, he fucking knows his stuff in WoW. And like, he would see a clip and he'd be like, they're in Zul'Farrak. They're gonna pull this path that's gonna come around the corner from over here, and it's gonna be close enough to this other pack that they're gonna get 3 groups all at once. And then he unpauses the video, and that is exactly what happens. And it's like, dude knows his fucking stuff. Dude knows WoW. And it was really interesting, and like, I really enjoyed watching his hardcore death reactions. Then he'd start going into the news and stuff, and I felt like he had good takes there, right? I remember him talking about AI, where he was like, society doesn't care about artists. If AI is providing content, they'll pay for it. And like, people got mad at him for that. People were like, oh my god, Asmongold hates artists. It's like, no. Watch the video. What he's saying makes sense. He's saying the market follows the money. And if people are buying AI slop, then it's, you know, it's disingenuous to say, like, everybody cares about artists. Everybody hates AI. Because if they did, AI wouldn't be making money. But it is, as much as it sucks. This past year, maybe 2 years, his personality has just become, I hate woke. If it's woke, I hate it. Yesterday, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, he had a take on the Gaza conflict, where he was like, just, I don't care about the Palestinians. They're evil. And their culture is inferior, which is like one of the most racist things I've ever heard. And it was just like, bro, what? He has apologized for it. It's a half-assed apology. He's like, oh, guys, you know, that was wrong of me to say. I was streaming, you know, I was trying to just, you know, talk it up for stream.
Yeah, he said basically, my bad, which is like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he said, my bad, guys. And it was like, hey, you want to give a real fucking apology? You want to, like, put a little bit more effort in that? No.
Yeah, The blowback already has been that several people who were sponsored by Starforge have quit.
Oh.
So I expect some more blowback than that.
Mm-hmm. Ah, so he's not even really sorry. It's just, oh, there's money involved. Oops. Cool. Just proves he actually believes what he said. Off subject, Twitch keeps recommending me Dan's Gaming. He's so successful. Was he always Baru successful? My understanding was that Dan's Gaming was like one of the first like real big streamers that like just streams every day and is massive. I don't know too much about Dan's Gaming, but I've always thought of him as like one of the big streamers. It's cold when you tell him to shower and drink water. I watched this Moogle for bad takes, y'all. How about you? I used to hate AI stuff. Then the amount of production for Hutao art that AI makes, I can't help but like it. There's so many I can't help but find myself like some. I hate seeing AI art. I hate seeing good AI art. There's some things I'm like, oh, that's fucking nice. But it's AI, damn it, I don't want to like it. I'll start liking AI slap once it starts making Yulin and I married. I'll do my fucking ass. Big Deck. They an old streamer. They were there in Justin TV times. Just proves he actually believes what he said. Saying their culture is worse while having cockroaches in his room that are more cultured than him. Yeah. So was the Tryhard Gaming guy, and alright. He's one of the only people successful. Well, I think Dan's is one of the first streamers been consistent too. That makes sense, Gail. What I know about Dan's is Dan's Gaming was always there. He was always like there and near the top. And I remember a couple years ago he had a video where he was like, guys, I don't know if streaming has been worth it. No, it has been worth it. I have amazing like things in my life and I'm very happy for what I have. But I've had to sacrifice a lot for it. I don't see my family. I don't have any friends. I've given up on relationships for this. I feel like I've given everything to the stream. And it's worked. I have everything I want. All my needs are taken care of and I'm happy and I enjoy this. But it's all I have. I don't have anything else outside of streaming. And I don't know if he's moved away from that since. I don't know if he's been like, hey, we're gonna stream like 4 days a week now. Because, you know, I gotta do stuff outside of streaming. But like, I know at that time he was really reevaluating streaming. He was like, this is literally all I have. Never heard of him? AI stuff is good for outfit ideas though, because it interpolates over one another. You get like, wow, this looks like trash, or wow, this isn't half bad. I like AI for concept stuff. And obviously for, like, medical stuff. You know, when they use AI to detect cancerous growths in people. Fucking absolutely. My OC went through an AI generator to, like, develop concept images. And then we took some of those concept images and gave them to an artist named Luxars to actually make a reference sheet. Taxes, baby. They also got their own global emo. It's surprising to me that you've never heard of them, Saris. Because they're like one of the OGs. Either or, never in between. Streaming takes a lot of work, or can be. The same with Moon Moon. Taxes, baby. Good, the Sigma grind set never stops. Work wasn't so demanding lately. I would go back to 2 streams a day. God, 2 streams a day is gnarly. I say AI is a good tool for artists, since you can better give yourself an idea of what to draw. So I actually really like artists using AI as a tool, not as like the whole production, right? So like, the example I always use, an artist that has done like 1,000 commissions, run all of those through an AI so that it's just your stuff. And then when you get a commission, do an AI background. when you get a commission that's like, hey, I want this character in this setting in this outfit, do like, okay, they want a classroom, run and make it produce a classroom from your images. That way you're not taking from anyone else. You've generated a new classroom. Touch it up in any way you need to, because you're the artist. You know how to. That saves a lot of time on background work. Hug deck. Glad you clarified. I was going to question if you really trust WebMD for AI medical. No. AI used to help deaf people see the words people are saying. Fuck yeah, I saw a video of a deaf person who got a pair of glasses that displays what people says. Yeah, shit like that is awesome. The OG Soda Pop and Inferno are OG as well. But there's a polarizing difference between the two in popularity. I mean, there's a lot of OGs. You know, I bet there's thousands of streamers that, you know, will tell you I was there in Justin TV. But they're just as big as me. We're at 2.8 miles. We're walking through Final Fantasy. I don't know, it can be demoralizing. How big? As big as me. Ow. Shit. Oh, not that big? Yes, that is what I was saying, Pixel. Woohoo! 2.8 miles. Good job, Elon. Thank you. There was a unusual videos compilation yesterday. I look forward to these so much, guys. And there was one clip in it that fucking got me. These two girls are at like a party. And one of them just goes, dude, I have tinnitus like crazy. And the other girl goes, yeah, tonight is crazy, girl. And the first girl goes, no, tonight, no. Hi, Popstar. The Kappa guy gave up on Twitch basically and mainly focuses on music. Well, did he give up or did he just move on? Right? There's a lot of people that, like, when you stop streaming, they call it giving up or failing, right? Hi, Violet. But, like, you know, some people just change what they do. Some people just, like, you know, they're ready to move on. I'm hesitant to say he gave up on streaming. Woohoo the fish. Talk to him every once in a while when he streams. He's a bit rude, Pixel. Well, that was my implication, Big Deck, is that I'm not that big. I am top 1% of Twitch. As Fofumit was pointing out to me the other day, I was like, wait, am I? I think I kind of knew that already, but it's still like, oh, that's weird to think about. Oh, moving on to a more healthy approach? Euland is a tiny bitch. But Gale, I'm your tiny bitch, right? Tee. Gale's just like, ew, no. Hi, Bioword. Bonk. I feel like 1% if you're including everyone that doesn't stream. So what Fulfillment was saying was, if you have an average view count of 20 or higher, you're in the 1% of Twitch. I don't know if that's all Twitch accounts. If it's all Twitch accounts, like, absolutely. I feel like if you stream, you're in the 1%. I don't know what the 1% is for people that stream. And I don't know what the cutoff is, right? Is that, like, you've streamed once? Is that, like, affiliate? Feels like that's just filler. It feels very inflated. It's hard to, like... There's so many breakpoints where you could make a distinction. Pop-Tart, hi, I see. Hi, Al. Hey, I'm right here. I might get jealous, SMH. That's true. I I remember when we saw the top 10,000 earners on Twitch. Do you remember that big document, Big Deck? I remember when we saw that, and like when you started looking at the bottom, was it 10,000 or 1,000? I forget the number. When you started looking at the bottom, it was like, oh, that was only a couple thousand, and they're in the top. Huh. It was very eye-opening. For one, how much the people at the top of the list were making, and two, how much a lot of the people at the bottom were making, right? Because there were streamers that was like, this person has a view count of 200 average, and the money they have made over years was like, oh, that's nowhere near as much as I thought it was. I remember that was a big eye-opener for me, where it's like, oh, partner is not, you know, you're big enough to buy a house now. When you stream, you don't ever expect to make it big. You go in and try to make a good show content and have some confidence. That's probably the more healthy way to think about it, Big Deck. There are definitely people that go into Twitch with the sole intention of making it big. We had a Not the Asshole story recently, where this guy, he had a college fund for his daughter. His daughter was like, I'm not going to college. And he was like, okay, I'll hold on to your college fund for when you like buy a house or something. And she's like, I'm gonna be a VTuber. Please give me $20,000 for the commission I have just ordered for my VTuber model. And he was like, yeah, absolutely fucking no. And she was like, oh my god, you're sabotaging me, you hate me. What the fuck? If you're going into streaming, having not streamed before, and buying a $20,000 avatar, I feel like it's hard to do anything but look at that like you're going to make it big. 20,000. Also, models can be expensive, like 6 to 10k. Yeah, no, that's what we were saying, was like, she should not have been paying more than 10k for a model. What the hell? 20,000. Uh-huh. The most expensive model I've heard of was Project Melody, and I believe one of her early models was like 44,000. But that was a guy literally scamming her and trying to wrap her into a contract. Holy shit, that's such a good, like, bankroll opportunity. Fucking VTuber loans. Elon, can I have 20k for a new VTuber model? No. Yeah, I'm doing this. Wait, what are the chances I'll ever be able to pay it back? Fucking 0. 20k, Octolove Wall Street. Where's my 20k? I am not handing out loans for VTuber models. I'm also not asking for 20k to get a VTuber model. Good lord. Oh, you don't even need to buy a model. You have the skills to just make your own. 20k, I can afford groceries for a week. For a week? Huh? Boy, Aozawa. Can get it for the small price of 30% interest rates. Good lord. Can we share rain jacket, Sealan? Yeah. I don't mind if it's with you. Skills, what? Aozora, you are literally an artist. You can draw the things. And then you can, like, I don't know if you have coding experience. But I do know people that would help you do coding. You could legitimately draw a model, Ao, and Core would help you rig it if you wanted. I'll make a deal. 20k loan, but my guy does your model, and I get every dollar from sub. Bits and donations until I've made 40k. I've seen Shark Tank. I know bad deals. Hi, Kimmy. Yuli, my vault is gonna make me come? What'd you get? What'd you get, Kimmy? I haven't checked mine yet. My stream starts an hour before the vault opens up. So every Tuesday I have to sit there thinking about, like, oh boy, I can't wait to go check my vault. I know what I got. Mythic Sack Brood? No fucking shot. There's a trinket that I really want. It drops off Princess. Every week in World of Warcraft series, you get a piece of loot from the vault. What you get is based on what you did that week. So if you kill 4 raid bosses, you get 1 raid loot. It'll be a random piece of gear based on the raid bosses that you killed. So if you killed 4 bosses on normal, you would get any 1 piece of loot from the 8 normal bosses. It could be a boss you didn't kill. It could be one you did kill. If you kill 6 bosses, you get the choice between 2 pieces of loot. If you kill 8 bosses, you get a choice between 3 pieces of loot. There's also world
Actually,
content.
It doesn't quite work that way on raid bosses. If you haven't killed that raid boss ever, you don't get loot from that boss.
Yeah, but I didn't mention that. If I'm saying like
But
for
once
that
you
week.
kill it once, then you can get that loot no matter what, even if you don't kill it that week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't like specifically cover it, but like in a week, if you've killed all the bosses, if you only kill the first 4, you can get a piece of loot from any of the 8 bosses, just like Lotus XF. And then there's world content. If you do delves, which are the 1 to 5 dungeons or world quests, sometimes it's world quests, you can get up to 3 pieces of loot there. And then there's mythic dungeons. Those will give you loot based on the hardest mythic dungeons you did. You can get up to 9
It's
pieces of
Dungeon
loot.
Week.
Boy. There are up to 9 pieces of loot you can get from the vault series, but you only get to choose 1. You choose 1, and all the others disappear. But for real, I'd PNG tube so quick. That's what I do when I play not VR chat games. And everybody's like, oh my god, when are you getting live 2D? Oh my god, use this program to like convert your VR chat model to an avatar. I'm just like, no, I'm good. I just use the fan art I've gotten to PNG stream and I kinda like, I'm good. The thing with making this model like a VTuber model, I don't know if my computer could handle that. Oh my god, your PNG model, so freaking cute, I love it. It was drawn by Spacefish. And I absolutely adore it. If you really, really want, you can make your mouth flap. Mythic Sack Brood, what's that? Voice that was. Sent you a screenshot. I audibly quiet screamed when I seen it. I don't understand why we aren't opening packs in TCG Store Simulator. We're wasting so much time. Honestly though, your fan art looks adorable. Thank you. TCG Store Sim! Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see what Kimmy got. Let's see this fucking thing. Good lord. 623. Arakara Sack Brood. Proud of you. Warudo for the win. I actually think Warudo is not the best one. I think Vinian is way better. I mean, Zoroardo is a thing, or whatever it is. TCG Store Sim. I played with it. They have a Unity plugin that exports your VRChat model for Warudo. Good morning, my banana split full with heavy cream ice cream. Hi, Riddle. Neil, your hips are covered. Not even trying to edge the band system SMH my head. No, I mean it was me Diocube? I'm not a streamer though, I'll take your word for it. Warudo is good. The problem with Warudo is that they are appealing to corporate VTubers, and they are not going for, like, general use. If you want more things to do, Vinian is better. If you have any coding experience, Vinian is infinitely better. Vinian is also more stable. For anybody that uses Warudo or VNyan, VNYAN, I think. Let me. I'm not entirely sure how to spell it. However, I know where to find it. It is made by somebody named this. And you can find all of their links to it on their Twitch page and their Twitter page. They actually stream working on VNyan once a week. I think it's Wednesdays? Oh yeah, Violet already had the name there anyway. The best shader for Warudo is literally like 3K for a single license. Yeah. Warudo is doing things that they're not bad, but they're very business-minded. So, like, one of the things for Warudo is that they have their own SDK, which means they want to kind of entrench you in Warudo and make it more difficult to, like, use other stuff. Whereas, like, VNyan is, like, somebody mentioned that, you know, it's so easy to import your stuff to Warudo. It is, like, 5 times easier with VNyan. Let me check it out. I like my current shaders. Made by the amazing Zuvi. Yes. You can find it on itch.io mainly. Warudo is not bad. I have some friends that, you know, they swear by Warudo. But I think that it's not the best. And, like, I don't think Warudo is not cool. Warudo actually did something really cool recently when Twitch came out with their new guidelines. Leafeons added them and was like, hey, so here's the tech. Just stream under VR chat while you're in Warudo and essentially be a VTuber and just say your VR chat. And Warudo was like, yep, fucking do that. We don't care about a category. We're here to help content creators. Which is, you know, on one hand, a very business answer. A very like, that's what the people want to hear. Well, on the second hand, that is what the people want to hear. Good on them. Heard about it when Leafeons was using Warudo? Yeah. So Leafeons and Dice Queen D. Those are my two friends that have, like, really discovered Warudo recently, and they're loving it. And you know what? Good for them. I just think VNyan is way better than Warudo. Hearing Phophemit talk about it and I think of Phophemit as, like, the tech goddess. Hearing her talk about it is like, okay, her word is law on this subject. Since I have Discord open, are you guys ready for the holidays? I will now refrain from telling people what they want to hear. I'll be not answering any questions. Really, Pixel? You think you could be quiet and not crack a joke? Or tell somebody what they want to hear? You think you have the willpower for that? Here I am still on VC Face. Hi, Pixel Hunt. How are you doing today, Pixel? That's what I wanted to hear. Icy Fire, you're here, right? I am in so many layers of irony. Time for the holidays. I love Lucy Day. Fucking... Does this TV show really need a holiday? I don't know about you guys. I had a teacher growing up in middle school who, like, I Love Lucy was her personality. Like, she would go home and just watch reruns of I Love Lucy. And it was like, why? Okay. I mean, if you love something that much, power to you. I shouldn't be that judgmental, but, like, why? Good than mine. This iron and make me an iron pickaxe. No such thing, Riddle. Oh, damn, I love Lucy. Who's Lucy? It was a very, like, big sitcom back in the day. I don't know what made it particularly famous. I don't know what they were, like, innovative for. I don't want to say, like, first female lead, but it might have been. Breast Health Month. Global Hand Washing Day. Information Overload Awareness Day. Doesn't need to be a holiday. Informational Day of Rural Women. That doesn't need to be a holiday. My Mom is a Student Day. National Aesthetician Day? It's like aesthetics? Aesthetician. I don't know how to say that word. Breast. Is one of the first sitcoms with a female lead and a laugh track? Okay. Global Handshake. Love me some rural women. We're getting to the food ones. National Cheese Curd Day. National Chicken... What the fuck is this word? Cacciatore? Cacciatore. National Chicken Cacciatore. I have no idea what that word is. National Grouch Day. National Latino AIDS Awareness Day. National Lemon Day. Oh, Lemon Bar Day. Chicken already wins. I'm hella biased. National Mushroom Day. National Pharmacy Technician Day. National Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Day. That one's just sad. National Pug Day. National Red Wine Day. National Roast Pheasant Day. National Shawarma Day. Canada. National White Cane Safety Day. Pro-Life Day of Silent Solidarity. Blet. Sewing Lovers Day. Honestly, these kind of sucked. You said Pregnancy Day? National Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Day. So specifically miscarriages, Sarah's, not just pregnancy. Oh god, I'm redlining. When life gives you lemons. I like Lemon Day so far. It was Lemon Bar Day. I misspoke with that one. Oh god, I'm redlining. What the heck? Holy fuck, that's huge. Why can't I see my emote, Ree? Did you gigantify? Thank you, Sarah's. No idea what Lemon Bar is? I also don't know what Lemon Bar is. None of these days really stand out to me. It's so big, how could you miss it? I guess National Cheese Curd would be my favorite, but... eh. This here, this here, this here. Gotta move all my stuff back around. Hi, Joe. Wow, lemon bar is a dessert? Well, we just don't know what a lemon bar specifically is. Cheese curds get my vote? Yeah. It's like a brownieified lemon tart without the crust? Okay. I might like that the most. Literally isn't showing in my chat. Pro-life is good. Just tell me you're wrong and I'll go anti-life. Pro-life is bad. Pro-life is just worded in a way to make it sound like the good thing. But, okay. If we're gonna go into abortion, the big crux of the debate is, when does life start? And for religious people, life starts at insemination. When the sperm meets the egg, that's when life starts, and abortion is, at this point, murder. For most people, well, I shouldn't say most people. For science, and I would say logic, life starts at brain activity. We don't consider trees alive, so that they're okay to cut down, because they don't have brain activity. A fetus, if I remember correctly, doesn't have brain activity. Life begins at ejaculation. For a fetus, a human fetus, I think it's about 6 months, which is usually, in most cases, when they stop allowing abortions. If you have a pregnancy past 6 months and there's brain activity, you can't abort it at that point. But if it was like 3 months in, it might have a heartbeat. but it doesn't have brain activity, and so it wasn't considered alive by science. And that's the big crux of the day. I'm very much on the side of, if there's no brain activity, yeah. If we're just counting heartbeats, technically you could say plants have a heartbeat. It's not that difficult. It's not that great. It's very black and white in my eyes. Deep fried cheese curds are my favorite snack. What is a cheese curd specifically? I feel like I should know. And I'm thinking of like cheese puffs. I'm like, that ain't right. It's lemon in a bar. Lemon dessert. Life begins at ejaculation. Trees are alive. Men are mass murderers. Okay. That's when my life begins, am I right? That's why the trees speak. I will not even go there, Yon. They are so pro-life. Why don't they adopt 20 kids? They are so good people anyways. You're a cheese curd. I do agree with that riddle. There's a famous leopards ate my face post where this woman, she was a social worker, and she convinced one of her I don't want to say patients, I don't want to say clients, somebody she was working with to not get an abortion. Well, that person who didn't get an abortion ended up having to go back to jail or something, or she had to be separated from her child. And she wrote, if I can't take care of my child, this social worker gets her. They're the godmother. And so CPS shows, I don't know if it was CPS, but I think an organization like CPS shows up and like, hey, you're named the godmother of this child. Here you go. And she was like, no. This can't be happening. I can't take in a child right now. This is the worst thing ever. This is going to ruin my life. How could she do this? I literally cannot take care of this child right now. How could she name me as a child? And it's like, do you not see the irony? Do you not see that, like, this woman couldn't take care of a child? And now that you're the one stuck with a child, you're saying the same thing she was, but you convinced them to not... abort away, fetus, deletus. They can vote, I'd say. Don't forget, people think they will allow post-birth abortions. Insane. You are a cheese curd? Breaded, deep-fried cheese? I'd probably love that. You are a cheese curd? If I could, I will adopt a baby just after it was born. Mom didn't want it. Godmother, here you go. Why do people keep doing that thing? It's very much like a not in my backyard situation where it's like, I want people stuck with this problem. Oh, I don't want to deal with that problem. People are incredibly dumb. Yeah. Remember, people hate Obamacare but love ACA. When they are literally the same thing. I've seen so many posts of that, Sarah's, of people being like, I'm losing my health insurance, what the fuck, what is Obama doing? It's like, one, it's Trump getting rid of it. Two, it was Obamacare. Didn't you hate that in a post a week? I gotta get away from politics. Let me find a fun story to talk about. Okay, this isn't particularly a fun story. LOL eject. This isn't a particularly fun story, but it's something that I just want to share with you guys. I got a comment on the YouTube channel yesterday. And I go and look at this comment. And it's it's a guy that posted on the Spires of Iraq video. Which is a video that was like 5 or 6 months ago. It was a long time ago. So I'm like, what the? I go and look at the comment and it says, I love this video. Can you do more? I would love to see more Draenor. And I'm like, Draenor's done. We did all of Draenor. There's nothing else. What more does he want to see? There's literally nothing else from Draenor to make videos of. So I'm just like, what do you mean make more? It's all there. But politics are fun to talk about. I enjoy talking about politics for a set duration. Once we hit that duration, I'm like, okay, I need a break from this. Comment, what? Classic Hill. Let's find a fun story. Well, this isn't a fun story, but here goes. It's not a bad story. Dude wants more Draenor. It was... It just caught me off guard, and I haven't responded to it yet, because I don't know how to. I don't want to just be like, bro, it's all done. What are you doing? Just look up the Draenor videos. They're all there. But, like, I don't know how to respond to him nicely and say, no. Here's a fun story. This is a pro tip for anybody that does work from home employment. When you are on a Zoom call, if you blow on your wine in your mug, it makes it look like the tea is hot. So that is a pro tip for all of you doing work from home. You're welcome. I just converted my VR chat model to Warudo. I'm a VTuber now. If you really like these videos, you would have noticed that I already did more videos of it. You drink wine in the morning? What the fuck? I didn't hear what you say. Okay, I'll say it again. Blowing on the wine in your mug will help convince the Zoom meeting that your tea is hot. Pro tip for all you work from home employees. The joke there is that you're drinking on the job and drinking wine, which you're probably not supposed to do. They definitely wouldn't think well of. But if you blow on it, that makes them think, oh, they're just drinking tea, it's hot. It's like It's Always Sunny when they fill used soda cans with wine. I haven't watched too much It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but there's one joke of it that I literally always love, and I see it used in memes all the time, and it always makes me happy. It's Dennis sitting in a car with a bowl of cereal, and he just starts laughing. He goes, "You dumb bitch," and then somebody rear ends him, and the cereal just goes fucking everywhere. Then you can just walk around with it. True. God. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is like... It's a dumb, stupid, ha-ha show of, like, slapstick laughs. And then they cover some of the most dark shit that's, like, a good life lesson. The implication is literally what I was about to reference. Because, like... When the Arcadum stuff came out 3 or 4 years ago, I actually argued with a lot of people about it. A lot of people were like, she could have just said no. And it's like, alright, you don't understand sexual assault. Let me show you this video. And now you understand the implication. I've seen every episode of their podcast. They're actually not idiots. Oh, they're very smart. And they aren't super terrible people. In the show, they are all monsters. But, outside the show, they're all very intelligent, as I understand it. The guy from The Boys, Homelander, he gets that a lot, too. What's the show named? It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Homelander deals with that a lot, too, Octomage. Where, like, people come up to him, and they're like, wow, you're nothing like the character on the show. And he's like, yes? Thank you? I hope I'm not a deranged psychopath murderer. I think that's a compliment. Why did you think I would be like him? Like, oh, I don't know. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia it's a very funny show. It's very ridiculous. It's about 5? Yeah, there's 5 of them. Oh, that sounds like he gets that a lot. Yes. The actor for Homelander gets that constantly. Jeremy Fragrance, on the other hand, is just Homelander, basically. I don't know who that is. It's It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's 5 assholes that, like, literally should be arrested by the end of every episode. But somehow they're just getting through life. Now to figure out what to do. Guilty Gear? I'm a little worried, guys. We're at 4.3 miles, and we are approaching the end of Kozamala. God, I can never say this thing. Kozamala Uka. The end. World not installed, Icy. Hey, Talus. Chance, Yuki for chance. People come at me seeing me butcher some foods. You scare at me, slowly grinning. Here's the problem. We're getting to the end of this video. Hi, Dingo. Are we going to need to get a long video, or are we going to get a mid video? I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm just nervous. Anytime we're over 4 miles and we have a video coming up, I'm like, oh god. Here's the fucking crapshoot. Here's the 50-50. Yulin butchering the People Nation. What does that even mean, Riddle, huh? You leaned. I have another raid tonight. We raided last night and it was all Queen Ansurect progression. Tonight, we might skip normal. We might actually skip normal. I don't know. Hi, Jashin. Thank you for the follow. That could be Jashin. You tell me how you want me to say it. Purple Uwind. Here we go. Okay, this isn't bad. Which zone is this? Corthus Western Highlands. Okay. Wait, this is Corthus Western? This is the first Final Fantasy video. It, has a lot of sound issues, and I would love to redo it. Fashion, but with a J? Okay, so Jashin. Okay, so I had it right the first time. How am I doing? I'm good. I'm at 4.3 miles for my walk today. And we're in the snow, so I'm putting the scarf on. Oh my god, can't wait for Core to play the last Genshin Archon quest. You didn't know based on one glance, fake tour guide. As I add more and more videos, and as we get to, like, zones that I haven't been at for a while, I started being like, oh, I'm not sure with this one. I'm super, like, with the Guild Wars 2 zones, a lot of them I'm like, I have no fucking clue what zone this is. Star Wars is pretty fresh in my mind, and so I'm pretty good with those. Yeah, Yulin Scarf. It's cold out. This place looks cool. This is the first zone of Heavensward of Final Fantasy. And so you come here. I think technically you might go to the Sea of Clouds first. But this is one of the early zones you deal with. It's very, like, snow waste. Uninhabitable. Not a nice place to live. You also got snow on their head. Oh my god. I need to get to my model stuff so badly, because my hair is not supposed to look like this, Violet. It's supposed to be more of a gradient. Notice how he doesn't have a jacket but a vest. This is because he is a what the fuck, Pixel? I've never played much Final Fantasy. Well, if you have a computer or a PlayStation 4, does it support Xbox? I don't remember if it's on Xbox. It does have one of the best trials that any fucking game has ever had. You've probably heard about it, you know, the whole critically acclaimed meme. They let you play base game and the first 2 expansions for free. which is like a good 100 to 200 hours of content. Will you swing by? Will you be swinging that thing around town today, Ewan? Maybe. Also today, I saw Isu playing Throne of America. I get mad and look up what the game is about and got hit with a, "This game is not in your country," sigh. You hate to see it. Hi, G. I was flirting so much with G yesterday, and G was not having it. I was like, "Aww." G was God, what was the game called? It made me think of Zomboid, but it wasn't Zomboid. And they were dealing with some crazy, frustrating bullshit. Sorry if I go quiet. I'm probably going to go bully my friends. Hell yeah. They were dealing with some bullshit. Darkwood, that's what it was. Darkwood. And I was like, sorry about yesterday. That game was just a bad game. No. So, G, when I see a streamer not having fun, I get in a mood of just wanting to entertain them or, like, not shock them and throw them off their game, but, like, I guess very complimenty, very, very flirty. And so you weren't having fun with Darkwood, and I was like, full flirt. And I was like, wait, I'm flirting too much. But I just don't think they were gelling. I don't know. I wasn't bothered by it at all. I know how fucking frustrating games are. I still had fun there yesterday. I still never finished a single Final Fantasy. I played FF7 Remake. That isn't even the full game. I have beaten Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. I have played a small amount of 7. I have played a small amount of 10-2. I have played a small amount of 13. I'm really bad at finishing Final Fantasy games. I have finished Tactics Advance. That is the only one I've finished. I guess I could kind of say I've finished 14, but there's always more 14 to play. Yuli is in fact a snow cone. What the fuck? Sex pest Yui. What the hell? Darkwood is nice. Totally understandable, don't worry. Kyo, how goes? As good, how is you? There's one thing... Okay, so this was the first Final Fantasy video I did, right? There's one thing that happens in this video that makes me scared to, like, re-record it. The sound is too low, and it has a Fate pop in and, like, throw off the music and play the Fate sound. But there is a weather transition where it goes from Blizzard to Aurora Borealis. And it is so gorgeous. It makes me so happy. And if I re-recorded it, I think I would lose that. But I feel much better. Got enough sleep and made quesadilla. Oh yeah! Let's talk about sleep again. So yesterday, I ended stream. I had Ellie and Icy Fire with me. And I was like, getting ready to take a nap in VR. I'm laying down. I'm getting comfy. I've had a snack. I've washed off. And I'm like, time for my nap in VR. The day is a good day. Life is good. And then there's a fucking knock on my door. And I hear my dad go, Ewan, can the electrician come in? And I was like, the fucking what? I take my headset off and I'm like, what? And he's like, the electrician. He needs the fuse box. Give me a minute to clean up. So I talked to Ellie and Icy Fire for a moment. I'm like, hey, apparently there's an electrician here. I didn't even explain to them. I was just like, I gotta go for a few minutes. And I mute and I get up. I put my headset up. I had my futon on the floor in the middle of the room. I picked that up and moved it to the side. Basically, unmake all the stuff for taking a nap, right? And I'm like, yeah, come in. They go to the fuse box. And the electrician goes, you're going to want to cycle your computer down. We're just going to press all the buttons to see if the fuse we need is on the fuse for this room. And I'm like, oh. So I message Ellie and Icy Fire. I'm like, hey, nap time is canceled. There's an electrician here. they're going to be flipping the fuses. So I'm send that to both of them. And then I turn my computer off. I'm like no longer in VR. I didn't know if they were going to be an hour working on this or if like 2 minutes, but I just said, nap time is canceled. They ended up, flipping the fuse box for like 5 minutes, finding out the fuse was on the right one, went and changed the outlet, and then they were done in like 5 minutes. And so I could have gotten back on, but at this point I'd already told Icy Fire and Ellie, don't wait for me. No nap today. And I was cranky. Oh my god, I was cranky. But there was nobody to be cranky at, right? The electrician, my dad called them and he didn't know, because he told them for something in the garage. He didn't think they're gonna need the fuse box. But he did apologize to me. He's like, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't interrupt your stream and all. I was like, no, it's all good. But I was cranky with no nap. Sleep, what's that? Oh yeah, I did sleep good tonight because Tooth is no more. Happy. What electrician? Hi, Bruno. Simply re-record it where you have the weather conditions of AB following a blizzard. That is... So here's the thing, Full. There are like 7 different weather conditions that can happen in an area. And for that transition, I would need blizzard followed by aurora borealis. I can make that happen with a mod. I can say, for this mod, it's called Weatherman. Make, change from this to this. But I'd have to open up the options. I don't think I can do that while hiding the HUD. The alternative is checking the weather, and the weather in Final Fantasy is very set. I could see exactly when that's going to happen, but that is, I need this to this. Hi! Oh, that model's cute. Just talk to the weather caller? Can I change the weather with the weather caller naturally, or are you saying, like, look for the weather changes? Because, like, that's readily available online. I can see the next 3 days of weather in Final Fantasy. Who's that? That is Happy. Happy VR. Happy the Dragon. I can see exactly when it's going to happen, Full. But then I'd have to time it, right? And I'd have to be like, okay, the weather is going to change at this time. I need to walk for 20 minutes so that I can plan it so the transition happens at this point. And then I have the rest of the video in the Aurora Borealis. It's something that just like, I need these 2 conditions to happen at the right time, and then I need to record it so that I'm walking at that section when the transition happens. That's a little bit too much effort than I'm comfortable with. Whereas, like, when I recorded this the first time, I just walked. No, we just literally have forecasters in game. They'll tell you exactly when it changes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Full. We already have that information online. Like, I don't need to go talk to the guy. What's going on with his scarf? It's like freaking the fuck out. I don't need to go talk to the guy online. You can look up, like, Final Fantasy weather, and they will have the next 3 days of weather planned out. And I could see the next time exactly that it's going to happen. Nighttime, blizzard, transition to Aurora Borealis. I can see when that's going to happen. But I would have to time... I'm 20 minutes into the walk so that I'm at the right section when it does the transition. Who's that pretty tail? There's weather forecasts in FF14? There are. Tails, I want to play around like one of those ball on a stick on playgrounds. Yeah, Pixel? How have you been happy? Any games that you've been... Oh my god, those shoes are fucking cute. They, like, don't fit...
I've been good, actually.
They don't fit your whole foot. They're, like, just the part that touches the ground for, like, the... That's clever. I like
the whole
that.
thing.
I like that.
I mean, it's a whole cat truck thing, to be honest.
I like how small they are, because they just match the, like, the pads of the feet. They don't match like how far back the ankle is
Never
because you
been
don't
this
step
down.
on that.
Never been this comfortable before, either. I can also feel how they feel on my feet.
Mhm.
This is a small cushion.
Hell yeah. There has to be because there are gathering and fishing items that will only show up with specific weather conditions. Well, here's the thing, Full Metal. There doesn't have to be. Because they could just do it like PSO, where there's special things that show up in weather conditions, and they just say, Lamau, good luck. Enjoy watching the weather out there. Because that's what PSO NGS did. They literally had bosses spawn with storms. And storms would happen every 30 minutes to 5 hours. And so people would be waiting out there. These storms gave like the best gear, by the way. These bosses in these storms. They gave the best gear. Specifically, I think it was Greaga units. As well as the, God, what are they? The little capsules for affixes. And people would just wait out there. They would wait in the combat zones in a 32 of 32 map for hours. I would wait out there while doing work from home. Like, I would literally be working on my laptop, remoting into the office. And then, hi, B-Top. And then a boss would spawn, I'd be like, oh shit, and I'd go kill the boss for 10 minutes. Do you like PSO's good luck, have fun way over a schedule? No. It was trash. It was one of the stupidest systems I've ever seen in a game possible. PSO is dumb. I want to love PSO so bad. And I do. But there are so many things in PSO that are just so dumb. Low fam trying to fish Fortuna fish for their forehead? I was actually watching a bit of Low Fam yesterday. I don't watch Low Fam enough. But, like, the last 2 times I've watched Low Fam, just something has happened that's completely not Low Fam's fault that makes me, like, get chased away. So, like, I think it was yesterday. I was watching Low Fam, having fun, and somebody I don't like pops in chat, and I'm like, I don't want to be here anymore, so I fucking left. I see your butt scooting across the ground. It's all ice, so he's just sliding. Everything PSO is egregious? I'll disagree with that, Full Metal. I think they have the best character creator. I think they have the best housing. Probably could do some Strive, huh? Okay, I'll be sure not to be in Lopam's chat next time. Not you, North Prince. God damn it. PSO doesn't have the best combat, but it is really good combat. I know. When I think of MMOs and their combat, WildStar was my favorite. Is that a Chunkla? Is that a fucking Chunkla? I have a feeling I know who said person is. You might. You might. WildStar was my favorite. After that, it's super mid-combat. Well, you were also just trash at it, Full Metal. So I don't know if your opinion on PSO combat is that valuable. As much as I love you, you know, I did teach you some things that you were like, this would have made it way better. You literally were, Full. You literally 2 years later was like, I didn't have this. And I was like, yeah, you did. And you were like, wait, I did? And I was like, yeah, you literally did. So I don't think you had invested enough time into getting good at the combat, Full. No, I wasn't. Do you not remember this conversation about counter hits? Because we were talking about how counter-centric PSO was, and you were like, I didn't have a counter. I was like, didn't you play Force? And you're like, yeah, I didn't have a counter. And I was like, then you had a counter. I had literally no trouble with any fights. Yeah, but you also played when 20 was the max and they didn't have hard fights then. Ewan flexing on poor Full Metal. Full Metal, there. I'm not flexing on him, Riddle. The dude played when the max level was 20 and it was like... It's still an incomplete game, but then it was like bare bones. And Full was like, this sucked about it. And I was like, well, yeah, that wasn't in the game. Like, how do I word this? Who's the blue girl next to you? Hi, Jan. It's Happy. Happy VR. It'd be like somebody playing Pokemon and being like, I don't like this game because there's nothing that counters fighting type. And you'd be like, what? What about flying? What about psychic? And like, I never saw any psychic types. Played when it was 40. I played all of base. All of it was bad. You're salty. I love you, Full. Wildstar was my favorite. I really like Blade and Soul combat. I really like Guild Wars combat. I really like PSO combat. I don't think PSO combat is good for the Trinity, so it's not the best for an MMO. But I do really like all three of those games right under Wildstar. Wildstar is peak for me. After that, Terra is pretty good up there. I like WoW. Star Wars and Final Fantasy I'm putting at the bottom. What other games? Rift I'm putting at the bottom with Final Fantasy and Star Wars. What other MMOs have I played? Why I want to counter fighting type? Just brute force their HP to 0? Because if you counter them, you one-shot them with, like, even simple moves. Fighting type is very weak defensively. And so if you counter them... honestly, that was just a, like, bullshit example to just pull out my ass. It's not that, like, specifically fighting type matters. It's that, like, you didn't get far enough in a game to have a mechanic. Hi, Happy. Also, hi, Yuli. Hi, Icy and Full. Hi, Riddle. What other stuff do I have in my notes? So, Minute Maid. Have you guys seen the thing going on with Minute Maid? They're having a total recall on Minute Maid Zero Sugar. The reason for this is because apparently Minute Maid Zero Sugar was not zero sugar, and they were just putting, like, all the sugar in it. It was exactly the same as just standard Minute Maid. It had sugar. It had all of the sugar. Oh my god, no way. That's really bad if you're, like, cutting down sugar or, like, have a condition that's like, you can't have sugar. They've just been selling Minute Maid Zero Sugar and putting zero sugar on their, like, ingredients, and it was tested recently. I was like, wait, this just has a shit ton of sugar. Wait, it's not zero sugar. Oh, fuck. Hi, Octone Pixel. That is that is something that you cannot do. Who is the other cutie? It's Happy. Everyone wants to know who you are. Hell yeah.
I've literally been sitting here listening you talk the whole time.
It's that they, like, you know, you came in, one person asked, and then somebody who, like, got up to go to the kitchen, they come back and they're like, whoa! And then somebody just opened a stream after 10 minutes, so they're like, whoa! Zero sugar, but it has more sugar than normal ones. No wonder my friend's sugar level monitor was going off when I gave him a bottle. Is that actually, like, true, Pixel? Like, did you actually deal with that recently? And you're like, holy shit, that makes so much sense. Alright, there it is. The blizzard cleared up, and all the stars show in the sky. And the Aurora Borealis is gonna fucking sweep across, and I'm like, oh, this is so fucking pretty. Yeah. Why am I zero sugar? Why not roll over and die? Again, all these idiots have a job and the rest are struggling. How are you, Jan? I'm good, Nick. Sounds like a lawsuit? Sounds like a class action lawsuit. I mean, is pink lemonade tea? Is one of those 10 calorie ones? Riddle? I swear to God. Alright, Riddle. Who's that walking next to Happy? That's me, Ewan. Hi.
I thought someone was actually next to me right here when I'm not paying attention.
Just like, what the fuck?
I look to my right.
0 sugar and a 0 gram portion. Yeah, so they've got a big recall going on. They've got to recall them like, I forget the numbers. I want to say like 13,000 cases of Minute Maid Zero Sugar. It's that's really bad. That could actually like get somebody killed, right? Somebody dealing with diabetes could get really fucked with that. Hopefully no one did die from this. How does that even happen? Is that like just some worker at the factory fucked up and put sugar in everything for a couple months? Or is that like they knew exactly what they were doing? I'm pretty okay, just EP, which will hopefully change soon. Prague, the city in the Czech Republic, they have a big thing coming up. They have banned night pub crawls. So a lot of their businesses, and a lot of like transportation services between these businesses are going to be closed 6 p.m. to 10 a.m. They're not going to let them operate. And the reason for this is they don't want to attract people that go to Prague for nightclub crawls. They want higher class, wealthier tourists coming to Prague. Which is like, I don't see this going well for them. Prague is like known for a lot of people going to the city and kind of treating it like a drinking party city. And they're basically trying to like get rid of that. Well, fuck the people who don't have a car that work early in the morning. I don't know what's gonna happen with it. No, I think they will say no sugar because they don't add any extra sugar. Just corn syrup or something like that. I'm great, just doing some Unity work. About to head to bed. How are you? Now no one goes to Prague. That's kind of what I expect to happen. What is Happy Avatar called? I don't know off the top of my head. Do you know? Like, do you know what the base is?
It's Rave, actually, which is the name of it, but it's the, hold on. Who's it from? From again? Where I got this from? Hold on. Let me do this real quick.
Hi, Dehi.
And, oh, actually, I know the name by what it is here.
Czechia thinking they're too good for us. Only rich people go to Prague. If I have money, I'll visit space.
That's his name. The
Sovi?
person. That's the name of the creator. Sovi.
Full Metal
Sovi
has
is
the
the name
link
of it.
on hand already. That is the model maker, Nick. I think this one, Happy, is like customized a little bit. So this particular one, you probably can't get. Can you pet the Happy for me? Of course.
Hmm?
Of course I can.
Does it make it any better that someone try to touch the back of the fin of this avatar and I can actually feel the back of the fin and the tail?
Incredible.
Which is already now. Oh.
No, Riddle. Bonk. You violent, why you bully Booba Borb? What? I didn't bully Low Fam at all. What do you mean by that? I already love Happy? What do you mean by that, Pixel? You better have loved Happy the moment you saw them. Oh my god, I'm at 5.5 miles. Don't get jealous, you. I'm not jealous, harump. Yeah, I don't think that goes well for Proc. That just seems like a really dumb, short-sighted thing that's just going to kill a lot of their tourism. Like they're just going to immediately lose a bunch of their tourism. Are they immediately going to get the new tourism that they want? I only love Chow the moment I see them. Thought you were going to say, you're supposed to love me? I mean, you are. But Happy's, like, really, really nice, so you're supposed to love them, too. Am back. Welcome back. We are at the end of Korthus Western Highlands. Oh, it's a BDO video. Friend to Tooth Fairy Cabin. Oh. I'm realizing that that camera is going to be way over there. Oh, my tracking is way off. That's okay, we're about to reset it. Anchor. Nope, behavior. Smooth. And then default. Put the camera right here. I'm flying off. Give you guys sound back. Where am I? Over there. My tracking is like, oh god, it's so off right now. My legs are straight. When I look down, it seemed like this one was really fucking up. This scarf is like, it feels like it's stuck on something and getting raised up. You can go away. I'm about to sneeze. Okay, we're good. Can I corrupt Happy? No. Why is Happy so very Avatar so very cute? I imagine they put a lot of work into it. Oh.
Dude, Fudge, heard about corrupting. What now?
Don't listen to Riddle. No, you're off limits to them. Oh, Ewan, you mentioned you can't handle horror games. Unsurprising you came to my Resident Evil stream. I did not stay long, Big Deck. I said hi, and I was like, I love you, and then I was like, oh, I'm just sticking around here, because I cannot handle, Resident Evil. It's fine. I'm really bad for it. I'm really bad for, like, just saying hi and not sticking around. Typically, if I, like, say hi to somebody, I'll be right back. If I say hi to somebody, like, if they're streaming, I want to stick around. I'm very much like, I don't like the streamer shuffle thing, where, like, you pop into a stream. I need to rebind my trackers immediately, even though I just recalibrated. You pop into a stream, and you're like, hey, how are you? You know, good to see you. And then you don't stay there? I don't have a problem with it. You know, there's a few people that do it here. I don't think it's bad, but, like, I had such a negative opinion of it initially that now I just, like, I can't bring myself to do it myself. But when you really break it down, when you're like, what's wrong with it? Nothing. It's literally somebody showing up and saying hi briefly. Well done, Elon. Thank you. Oh my, target lock? No. Literally not allowed. Am I? What's happening? Oh, I'm in my menu still. I don't know. When I pop into a stream, it's very rare for me to, like, just say hi and, like, not stick around. I feel like I want to be a part of the conversation for a little bit. I want to hang out. Wait, are they off limits to me? I hope not. I'm a cute, fluffy alpaca boy, by the way, Happy. They are not off limits to you. But, like, don't be weird. And you could be weird, Pixel, but, like, don't be you. I need you to be a little bit less this? You just pointed at all of me. I'm teasing you guys too much. I'm challenging horror games because it's something out of my comfort zone. Think it'll help me grow a bit? Riddle, why do you want to corrupt Happy? I get it. iMedia. Break it down, Ewan. Grow mentally, I think. Somehow I heard horse stick instead of horror game. That's impressive. How on earth did you hear that instead? Hi. Toes. Is this the cute media? It is. Don't be me, huh? There's quite a few people who come by, say hi in my stream. I'm happy anyone stops by my stream. It's okay, so like when I didn't stream, I would see people do it to my friends, right? They'd be streaming, and another streamer that they've collabed with recently, or never before, would come and be like, you know, hi Koyo, how you doing today? And then Koyo would be like, oh, I'm good, I'm good, I've been playing this game. I saw that you were playing this game, you know, person. How's that been going? And they don't respond because... Thank you, media, goofball. They don't respond because they literally popped in for 10 seconds, said hi, hope you're enjoying this game, and then they left. It was like they were going to all the different streams to advertise their name and, like, you know, stay relevant in people's, like, memory or something. And it felt really gross. It felt like... this just feels too much of, like, trying to game the system. Too much of, like... They're not trying to say hi. They don't care at all. They're just, like, you know, getting their name out there, spreading their name around, you know, remember me. You feel used, right? Yes and no. I was getting too antsy about it. I was starting to, like, wanting to make fun of people that do that. And then I realized, no, hang on. What are they actually doing, right? Even if the motivation isn't particularly good, what are they still doing at the end of the day? They're saying hi. They're wishing you a good day. Is that really that bad? No. And so, like, I don't mind it as much anymore. In fact, there's one person that I I'd say there's like 2 or 3 people that I really like that they do it to me every stream. And that's not a bad thing, right? At the end of the day, I just look at them as like, they're wishing me a good day. Even if they're not hanging out, they're just saying, you know, hey, thought of you, hope your day is good. And it's like, you can look at it as, you know, them using you, but like, I don't look at it that way anymore. I myself am just scared to do it myself though, right? So I'm very like, if I tune into somebody's stream, I might not say hi even if I'm lurking the whole time, just because I'm afraid of like, I don't want to say hi to 4 people who have 4 stream opens and then focus on the conversation in one and ignore the other 3. I can't bring myself to do that, even though I feel like I should, because like, then they'd at least know that I'm saying hi. I do this to Ow and Media a lot. I almost always have their streams open, but like, I don't always say hi. And I feel like I should at least be like, hi Media, I'm not going to be staying up much longer, but you know, I wanted to wish you a good stream. Hope you kill lots of tanks in War Thunder. I'm going to bed, good night. But like, I'm literally just popping in to say hi. I don't know. It's one thing that I 100% am overthinking. And it's just this weird, like, this is how I think about it, and I shouldn't. Remember me, Hate when people do that. I don't hate when people do that, but I can't bring myself to do it anymore. It makes me happy to see you, so that's amazing. I hadn't advertised my name, Ewan. What do you mean you hadn't advertised your name, huh? Remember me by forever. Those slippers designs are genius. That's what I was saying, Jan. They're like, they're so good.
Oh my god, you scared the fuck out of me. It's not even funny.
Wrath,
hold on.
I actually...
Holy shit.
I had a nightmare last night from Wrath's avatars. Like, literally, I woke up at 5 a.m. because I had a dream. I was streaming, and Wrath came up, and I was like, oh! He's scary!
For fuck's sake, that actually scared the fuck out of me so fast! I'm not even joking!
Hi, Ewan. Hope you're doing good and enjoying your current game name here.
Oh my god, that is something that I wish I didn't see.
I would at least appreciate them to stick around to hear the answer, but a simple hi is fine. It's me, isn't it? Coming from Moogle that likes being used. It is not you, Pixel. Hi, streamer. I love current game. I hope you have a good game and only win. Oh, my template strings didn't work. How Medium mentioned.
Oh my god.
I won't talk to lurkers. I do appreciate them. Makes me happy to see you, so that's amazing. Love, or call them out, I mean. Love you too. I recently called out a lurker. Hi, love. I recently was like, Cedral, get the fuck out of here. And they were like, I can't believe you're doing this to me. And I was like, but I'm in your world, look. I'm struggling to catch up. Just others by their actions, but hope they judge you by your intentions. Classic. Uh-huh. So the majority of the time I just go pod friend. I feel like if you're going to do that, just say you are only sending that one message and that you won't be around to follow up. That's probably a good way to do it. Now make fun of the people who do it so you can tell them to get the fuck out of here. No. Different if you ask something, but a simple hi, I would say hi back and nothing more.
Also, why are you Wesker?
What's wrong with Wesker? You have a manta ray pet. Happy just keeps bringing up cool shit, I swear. What the manta ray? Happy cute.
Yeah, I mean, I'm able to sit on this. It's really...
It's
I
neat.
think I've been sitting on.
Hi, Ellie. Hello, pretty boy. Happy Halloween, you. I was so mad, Ellie, yesterday, and like I couldn't be mad at anybody. It was just, you know, things didn't work out. It's fine, but I was so grumpy about it. I get distracted easily, so I would take 5 minutes to ask them how is their day. So I'm used to getting ignored. I go to people's stream to talk, so can't. Oh my gosh! Thank you, Octomage. I'm struggling to catch up. Every time I think I'm like, okay, I'm close to the bottom. I'm almost caught up. And then I just see the scroll bar just go doo-doo-doo. I'm like, no! I go to people's stream to taunt, so can't end the stream. Hello everyone. Yuki Cute Sweet Bean. That's cute and adorable Frey, I see.
What?
I got one better. Why, Manta?
I am surprised.
Everything is wrong with Wesker?
Jesus
Oh, no.
Christ almighty.
And some love for you.
Well, Wesker also
Thank you.
Well, also a friend who also keep calling him Deba Dele, Daddy Wesker for multiple reasons. I don't know why.
Oh. Ugh.
I don't know.
Hurry up and catch up. I'm almost there. Are you big dick? It's okay, Ewan. I'll give you a hug today. Hell yeah. Al also ignores people, so it's fair trade-off. Quick, keep chatting, and well, comfy at work. Hi, hun. Hope your day is going well too. Keep on struggling.
If I saw that.
We're caught up. We're caught up. We can go to a comfy world now. Where are we going? I know. Go to Seabreeze. Portal. Did I drop a water-themed world? Specifically because Happy is a water-themed avatar? Yes. That was my entire thought process there. Did I update my title? I didn't. Did 5.5 miles. And now we rest. Done. And then we also look at who is live. This person is live. Then I can close this. And I should also move this. I can't find my mouse. There we go. Oh, we're about to get wet? No, we're not going in the... Alright, we almost got wet. I almost fell off the platform. But I didn't. We're good. This used to be my homeworld, and every single time I zoned in here, I would then take my headset off of the treadmill where I have it, like, on the bars when I'm not using it. And I would like put my headset on and be underwater, and I hated it every single time. You knew exactly where I was going. I do like this spot. This is the comfy spot. I came just to say hi. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm grabbing like both pillows. Just to say hi to Happy. Yeah? I'm chopped liver.
How do you say, like, you can say hi to this one, but you couldn't say hi to me, though?
No, he's being silly. I already agreed. You did. You did. That's true.
I'm gonna have to put my tail up, because the part back, I can feel this goddamn thing. Hold on a minute.
Can't wait for Wind Waker today? No, I didn't say it was gonna be today. Have a nice day, you two. Peace. Bye. Have a good one. I didn't say Wind Waker today, Pixel.
Bye-bye.
That was never stipulated. Are you cuddling? You thought you had plans? We're like, I get ignored. No! Wind Waker is probably going to be Thursday. If something happens Wednesday. So if Star Wars gets canceled tomorrow, then it will happen Sunday. But I'm shooting for Thursday. Woohoo, 5.5 miles. You did a great job today, Ellen. Thank you. I was really nervous at 4.2 miles because we were finishing the video there and I was like, oh no. What video we're getting next? If we get a 2 mile, I'm gonna fucking die today. Hi hi kawaii llama. That's such a fun phrase, just hi hi kawaii. Happy is a water creature. I like them wet, but Yulin muffins are addicted. Okay. Attacked Keck. Let's go on an adventure. We'll make a big raft and sail to Hawaii. How did I just... Oh, I selected course chat. Can I say hi to Big Deck? Hi, Big Deck. Out the pom-pom on you? Oh, I forgot. Okay, what is this fucking app doing? It's like changing chats when I like have it highlighted in a weird way or something. Okay, I think I fixed it. Floof looks floofable. Hair so the tail doesn't go pop. Chopped and fried liver is pretty good though. Happy Avatar looks like a very cute cat shark. I think that's exactly what it is, Nick. Not on stream. Keeps on delaying it. Yeah, It's because I don't want to interrupt other plans, right? I don't want to like cancel, a raid day and be like, hey guys, not showing up to raid today because of this thing. I'll just move it to a day that's open. I don't want to cancel any core stuff. I don't want to cancel Star Wars. Realistically, Wind Waker is sometime this month. Maybe it will be this month. Aforementioned Eind Eker sometime. So they are a catfish. I feel like calling a cat shark a catfish is probably derogatory. I feel like they'd find that insulting.
I really don't even know. I'm just a cat shark, to be honest. So a catfish, I don't know with that one. But if you call it cat shark, then you just could have just said then.
Raid day? I raid in World of Warcraft Big Deck. On Tuesdays, and the second day is usually like kind of moving all over the place based on people's work schedules. I think this week we're doing Tuesday, Saturday. Last week, so like literally yesterday, was Tuesday, Monday. So we raided Tuesday, didn't raid for 5 days, then raided Monday. We're going right back in today. And then on Saturday, we'll go back in. I also love livers. I crave it. Shark is a fish. Fucking catfish, man. I wish. Oh, cat dolphin. Not a dolphin. Wade Tuesday, isn't it? WoW Classic? No. I I literally never played the classic servers because I don't hate myself. It's a mean joke. I played WoW Classic 20 years ago. I played it when I was 13 years old. And I remember just how tedious and just monotonous a lot of WoW Classic was. And so I have very little interest in playing WoW Classic. I do really like Season of Discovery, but it's hard for me to put time into it compared to other things. Like, I'd rather just play retail than Season of Discovery. And Blizzard is kind of talking about maybe doing Classic Plus, which is like, that has my interest a bit. If all my friends were playing that, I would join them. But just standard Classic, just like, hey, this is what the game was 20 years ago. Zero shot. I have zero desire to play that whatsoever. I never played WoW except for like 10 minutes. My friends wanted me to get into it. I wasn't a fan. WoW is a difficult game to get into. Classic WoW is just an ancient beast that's just like, it's brutal. It's very like punishing for every little thing. It wastes so much of your time. It is very much the more prepared you are for things, the better off you'll be. But like, how do you prepare for things? You just play the game and discover stuff. And get your ass handed by not having that stuff in preparation. And so, like, a new player getting thrown to WoW Classic is incredibly rough. Current WoW, retail WoW, it's the very opposite. It is like, there's too much going on, there's too much being told to you, there's too much being thrown at you. They don't have really good tutorials because they just give you everything, and it's like, it's very much overwhelming and very much like, I just want to hit the monsters. Stop talking at me. I absolutely loved how long it took to level up in Classic WoW. Gave me more time to learn how to play the game. And that's like a good thing, right? When you actually take time to like learn your class, when they give you an appropriate like leveling experience, that is good. Counterpoint, North Prince. When I was level 56 20 years ago, I ran out of quests. There were no more quests for me to do. They were all done in Tanaris. They were all done in Ungaro. I'd done every quest in Silithus. I'd done every quest in Winterspring. In, the Burning Steppes. Every high-end zone, I was done with quests. I was out. Eastern and Western Playlands, I was out. And I was only level 56. You know what I had to do? I had to grind owls in Winterspring for 4 levels. Level 56 to 60, I literally just killed owls for like 2 weeks straight. Just grinding owls. Each level was like 2 days. I hated it. It shit sucked. 2 days? No, it would have been longer. It would have been like 4 days, 4 to 5 days. I hated it. And that's how I got to level 60. After Classic Plus, we get Classic Plus Plus. So Classic WoW is punishment, Grey Raven. It's not punishment. It's just for people that feel like they need to work towards something at all times. So like if the people that like RuneScape, the people that like, leveling their agility 1 to 99, combat 1 to 99, defense 1 to 99. WoW Classic is great like that because it is a long grind to get to the things you need. Whereas retail WoW is very rewarding right away. You don't have to collect all the things. You don't need to do all the things. It's just like, get your item level up, go do raids or mythic dungeons. Retail WoW is very much an in-the-moment, fast reward, fast gameplay beast. Whereas Classic WoW is like, if you want this, you have to do this. To do that, you're going to have to go do this third thing. Before you can do that, you're going to have to farm gold to get this. It's like, it's just, there's a huge checklist of things to do that take forever. I played FF14, a lot of my friends wanted me to get into it. It's tedious. So many fetch quests. I have completely finished the main story for FF14. It is very much a game big deck that once you play 300 hours, it's really, really good. And I know that's like indefensible. I know it's like a game shouldn't be good only after 300 hours. It should be good right from the start. I know. I agree. But Final Fantasy is one of those exceptions that's like, no, it is absolutely worth it to go through 300 hours for it to get good. The story in A Realm Reborn is very lacking. It's very world building, and it's not bad, but it's not good for a new player. I keep hearing about it. It is very rough, and a lot of people just hate the story of A Realm Reborn. Once you get to the first expansion, the story is really, really good. Once you get to the second expansion, the story goes down a little bit. Third expansion, it's better. It's the best it's ever been. Fourth expansion, this is peak. This is where the best content and the best story of Final Fantasy is. And then the new expansion, it's not bad. I wouldn't say it's as good as 3 and 4. But the 5th expansion story is good. The combat for Final Fantasy XIV, it is the most guilty of starting you off too weak. So MMOs have a balance that they need to do. They need to make it so that every time you level up, every time you get stronger, you feel stronger. You get new abilities, or you get new passives. You get things that make you feel like you're getting stronger as you play. However, and this is what Final Fantasy is weak of. They don't want to start you off too weak. In Final Fantasy, you are a fucking glorified NPC. Like, the first 10 levels, you have, like, 2 attacks. And so your rotation for the first 10 levels is click 1, click 2. Click 1, click 2. And that, on a 2.5 second global cooldown, is so... like, it's not soul crushing. It's mind numbing. That's the word. It's so fucking bad. Once you get to level 100, your rotations are fucking off the wall. Like, you'll have skill haste to make it go faster. You will have a lot of off global cooldown so that you are pressing way more buttons than, 1 button every 2.5 seconds. You're technically pressing 2 every 2 seconds. You will have a long, intricate rotation with many buffs and debuffs to constantly weave in and out of, and it's a very involved and complex thing. It very much feels like a waltz, like a coordinated dance over 30 seconds that you need to stick to as close as you can while dealing with mechanics from the enemies. And the combat at 100 is very involved and interesting. It's very fun. But it is such a gradual rise to that is so fucking slow paced. Level 1 to 50, you feel like an NPC. You feel like in other games, you've just right-clicked the enemy and you're auto-attacking. Heavensward, they give you some cool toys. In Stormblood, they give you more cool toys that go better with those stuff you got in Heavensward, and it starts to feel really good. Shadowbringers, you start getting like really game-defining and class-changing stuff that feels fucking awesome. Endwalker, it starts to feel rounded out. It starts to feel like, oh, this feels good. And Dawntrail, they're giving you just a little bit of polish. It's like, all right, now it's like even more on like the complete package I had from Endwalker. But ARR, it feels so mind-numbing. It feels so bad. So many fetch quests. Hey, Yulin, should I play WoW Classic? God, no. You? No. Counterpoint. What the fuck? Why the owl low fan will hear of this? What? I don't even know what that's to. Trust me, it gets good right after 300 hours. There's people that enjoy it right from the start. Boss loved Final Fantasy the moment he was like level 40, which is like 10 hours in. I keep hearing about it. You're peak correct. Don't play War Thunder though. It only gets worse as you play. My 2 cents. It's also so hard to grow with FF14 as a streamer. Oh yeah, no. FF14 is one of the worst games as a streamer. Like, don't stream it. If you're going to play it, this is a game that you just play on your own time. There's a few people that we know that stream, like Proxy plays it on stream. Kuroki plays it on stream. It's bad to stream. It's just, you're not going to grow for that. Unless you're only streaming the story. If you're just doing MSQ, even though normally I would say long JRPGs are really bad for stream, Because everybody knows the FF story, a lot of people will show up to see that story, especially some big moments like the end of ARR, around level 56 in Heavensward. I can't really think of any moments in Stormblood that people love showing up for. Shadowbringers has a moment near the start that people love. There's also like the entire end of Shadowbringers, like level, what is that, 78 to 80? People fucking love for Shadowbringers. Become the NPC. Yeah, I felt like an NPC in that game, especially when I chose healer. Yeah, I had to somehow make it interesting. Sadly, there's not even like a good class to play at the start when you first play. Healers are awful. Casters are awful. Melee are boring. Tanks are boring. It's just, everything is so fucking boring at the start of Final Fantasy XIV. Dance with me, you. No, I hate dancing. It was like, whoa, I can full heal. So, one thing about Final Fantasy is that as a healer, you're supposed to do a lot of damage. You're supposed to be doing like 60% of the damage a DPS would do. So, as a healer, most of what you're doing is actually attacking. And you're just like, oh, this person stood in a thing, I need to heal them. Or, this person, you know, the group got hit by this raid wide, I just need to do it before it goes off again. I need to heal it before it goes off again. To be honest, I still feel like hunters should hit a certain level to even use mail armor. Is that for WoW? Like, so they should use leather, and then when they get to this level, use mail? I can understand that, but I like just giving them mail from the start. Yeah, I started AR during the early 2.0 times, and it was ass. I couldn't go through because of the 3-second GCD and having like 3 skills for 10 levels. I hated it, media. The first time I tried it, I was literally just I was playing Arcanus, and I was spamming, I think it was like Ruin Bolt 1 or something. And it was a 2.5 second cast, and it was just like, this shit sucks. I hate this. So is the only reason to play 300 hours is so you can say you have played 300 hours? The only reason to play 300 hours is because you've gotten hooked on the story enough at that point. If you, like, get hooked enough on the story, which to really get hooked probably takes, like, 30, maybe 50 hours to be like, okay, I'm starting to see good points of this. Once you get to that point in the story, it only gets better. The thing about the Final Fantasy story is that it keeps getting better and better. And, like, at no point are you like, oh man, that was amazing. It's really been a slog the past, like, 10 levels, though. This is kind of sucking. The story for Final Fantasy is just really, 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 really good. I dipped so hard when I played 14, so I had to leave 14 behind. Yeah. I went to an Italian health food store. It's so good. Sounds fancy, like a Whole Foods. Yeah, I heard about that. I just want everyone to play TCG Shop Sim. I don't know why anyone is playing anything else right now. Exactly Pixel called Nutra Seed. Yes for WoW. Best hummus I've had in a long time. I was able to get dark chocolate hummus yesterday. I was so happy. I didn't have to get regular hummus. I didn't get pumpkin pie hummus. I got the fucking dark chocolate, and I was so happy. Really good. I'm so excited for Card Shop Sim to get that big update. I don't think I've ever played a simulator game where you can actually play the cards. Oh no, mine's plain. Added some olive oil. Sims can be fun. Oh, I know they're fun. They're just like, it's not something that I've tried out and put time into. I've watched people play them. I don't know, there's other games that I already have as time sinks, and so I don't see the appeal of sim games. No way. I will dedicate my life to this. Lynn, would you love my dark chocolate? Maybe. Novelty that's surprisingly good content since it's down to your imagination. I don't know. Right now, for me, it's World of Warcraft and Satisfactory. Those are the games that I'm very much like, all I want to do is play these. What's Final Fantasy 14? Good lord. Kimmy plays 2 MMOs. Kimmy literally like raids in Final Fantasy and then the next day raids in WoW. I love seeing how people run their shop. Some people are just gremlins that say screw the customers. I'm here to open packs. All I see the most in card shop game is like somebody walks in with a stink and like they grab the Febreze and like, hey, and they start spraying them down. Satisfactory is good, but I can tell it'll be a huge time sink. Oh, it's a massive time sink. Satisfactory is like one of the worst games if you want to be productive and get stuff done. I can't share my chocolate milk. I put so much syrup in it, trying to get type 5 diabetes. Isn't Satisfactory a sim? Kind of. When I think of sim games, I think of like Card Shop Simulator, or Internet Cafe Simulator, or House Flipper Simulator. I think of like the octagonal graphics and like get on Satisfactory, kitten. It is, but like when I say sim, I'm just thinking of like, I'm honestly thinking of like $5 to $10 games. And I shouldn't, but it'll be hard to explore other games if I dive into Satisfactory. 100%. I see SimCity, kind of. I am thinking of like The Sims. I am thinking of what's that city game? They recently came out with the second version and it bombed because it had so many stability and balance issues. City Skylines, that's it. I think of that as a sim game. I think of The Long Drive. I think of Grocery Store Simulator, where you're like a clerk in a grocery store. Only The Sims was $5. Bitches like 60 with hundreds of DLC. God, I know. Sim games have a shelf life. You can drop it easily and do something else. I dare say Satisfactory and Civ are similar. Oh, I think they're very similar. It's very much like you can set it down and come back to it a year later and stuff on it. That's what Sumiko has been doing. Sumiko had like hundreds of hours in a save, 1.0 drops, everybody's playing Satisfactory again. And Sumiko's like, I don't want to start over. And so they are in their old save without a lot of the one. God, my hand is freaking out today. I don't know if you guys can see this. My thumb is just like, my thumb is just doing this. Do the amount of times you sink in. Roller Coaster Tycoon is one of my all-time favorites. Is your controller plugged in? Nope. They're not plugged in. It's so what's happening is my thumb is not touch. If I could put my thumbs down, they're good. But if I have my thumbs up, they seem to just be struggling. I don't know about VR enough to help here. It doesn't really need help. I'll probably just turn my controllers on and or off and back on, and they'll be fixed. But I'll do that off stream. I don't want to do it while on stream, and then it like thinks one of my trackers is my hand, and so my like leg starts floating up and being weird, and I'm like, oh god, I don't want to get up and recalibrate. Probably sweat. I didn't get that sweaty today though. It shouldn't be. It could be, but I'd be surprised if it was. I opened up my tab to see who is streaming today. And wow. I was not expecting what I saw from Leafeons. Hang on. This goofball is like I need to collect my channel points. Don't break my immersion, Cheeto Dust. Their immersion. I wonder, am I weird to break that immersion with VTuber streamers? What do you mean, are you weird to break that immersion? What immersion are you breaking? Because what Ellie's talking about is the weird thumb thing and being like, no, my immersion. Is it not doing it now? Are we good? It's better. It's still doing it a little. Big deck. Wait, that's not actually you. Today. Today is Tuesday. We got raid today. Tomorrow we have Star Wars. Really hope we have Star Wars tomorrow. If we have Star Wars tomorrow, we will finish Star Wars. And then I will do Wind Waker Thursday. If we don't finish Star Wars, either people don't show up or we just, you know, there's more than, we need more than just one day for Corellia. I will do second day of Star Wars Thursday, and that will push Wind Waker back to Sunday. Friday will be VR chat day with Core. Saturday will be Gauntlet. I'm forcing you into a single Ilum quest. We will see. We will see, Full. That might be just a you and me thing. Because it's a follow-up. That might just be a you and me thing. I don't know. I don't know if I want to record Ilum. I feel like I should. Saturday is Gauntlet. As well as my other WoW raid. Sunday will be the latest we do Wind Waker. I have decided on Wind Waker. We're going to do the HD remake. So that we can avoid the absolute bullshit from farming rupees in the OG Wind Waker. Like I ask who they inspired, who their model is. I separate the two, sort of. Wait, hold on, I'm confused. Oh, okay. I wonder, am I weird to break the immersion with VTuber streamers? Like I ask who they inspired, like who they inspired, who their model is. I think there's an extra "the" in there that's throwing me off. I don't think that's weird to ask. I think most people that are VTubers understand, like, there is them and then there's the model. I feel like there's actually a lot of streamers that, like, when you see their OC on stream, they just go and use a different model off stream. They very much think of the persona as different than them. And when they're in VR chat, not streaming, that's when they use something that's more what they're feeling. Can confirm Yulin's avatar picked me up from the airport. Thank you for the great time, Yulin, in chat. God bless you all, sweeties. I like to get into the roleplay, but that's maybe weird. Absolutely fair. We gotta get your reward from the World Eater, and it's on Ilum? Oh my goodness. We don't have to do that, Full. I don't care about the World Eater reward. I couldn't finish Wind Waker because I couldn't figure out how to find all the Triforce pieces. Was that the HD version or the old version? On the old version, I figured out, but it took me forever. But it burnt me out. And so I unlocked Hyrule Castle, and then I just didn't do it. Original? Yeah. Oh yeah, I know people like that. There's one VTuber who inspired their character with the game LB. It was fun to know about it. I actually don't even know what game that is. Can I role play with Happy? No. Off limits. IB, it's a horror game? I see. You can go follow Happy. They do stream. I like it when VTubers have more than one design, but the same person, like, yes, I like Napoleon ice cream. Oh my. I'm gonna end. I'm gonna take a nap. Where are we going? We're gonna go see Leafeon's. She's got an outfit reveal. No? What do you mean, no? I like it when VTubers have more than one design but the same personas. Like, yes. What? Bye, have a good nap. Have a good stream, Ewan. No, okay, bye you. I love you, miss you. Hope the electrician come back today. What the fuck? Why would you wish that? You're fucking mean. Look at me. World. My cell battery life is at 10%. Need to charge it anyways. Nap, good stream, Yulin, heckin' autocorrect. I can't believe Riddle hates me. That's fucked up, Riddle. Gonna wash face, be right there. Okay, love you. I love you too, Riddle. Believe it. Here are the socials. Flash raid. Leafeons. We did 5.5 miles today. Hell yeah. I just got very distracted because there's a fucking plant in front of me that's like just full on moving. What the absolute fuck? Oh, hang on. What is that? You guys gotta see this. Why is it moving like that? Huh? Is Foss? No, it's not Foss. It's just some weird ass plant. I'm real now. I gotta hug Yulin twice. Thanks for streaming. Have a good rest of your day. Don't hate you. I just want to drag you outside. No! Adios, Yulin is Foss by everyone. It's called wind. It's inside and it's surrounded by walls. There should be no wind. And it's moving weirdly. It's not like being really... That's not wind. That's not wind. It's weird. We're going to Leafeons. I love you. Bye.